Stephen A. always got something to say about the Sun, about KD, man. Stephen A.
Yeah,
always got something to say. I think they love to hate on KD, man. Like, did you hear Giannis's joke?
I think yet that joke is definitely a good thing for Giannis. He needs to say that joke. You don't think he should? He's competing with him.
He is competing with him, but at the same time, let's not act like injuries didn't help Giannis.
Of course, but I'm no one's acting like that. I think Giannis just it's just a dig.
Yeah, it's definitely a dick.
It's just a dig. What is he supposed to do? Not joke?
I didn't appreciate it, and neither did Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Shannon.
Dude, don't become like the old school LeBron fans where KD fans are
Yo,
ultra sensitive to the.
I didn't appreciate. Yes, yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
Let's
tip
go.
off. All right, the game tipped off. By the way,
Let's focus.
let
All right.
me. I'm over here looking at the Celtics.
Yeah, listen, I'm over here messing around with my little thingy thing. For whatever reason, I can't get the video to play. Media source, maybe. No. Ba-da-da-da-da. Capture.
Dude, I'm like literally freezing right now. All right, let's get this game on. I want to see. I just want to see how
Oh,
KD looks on his return. Yep, he's playing.
it's all good.
KD scores. Let's go.
Kevin Durant, let's get it. Some bet.
Ironically, it's against the team that Chris Paul used to play for.
The Hornets. Well, not truly the Hornets. Not these
Not
Hornets.
truly,
Yeah,
yeah.
not these Hornets. But we get the gist. We get the gist. Kevin Durant is back. Now, I know you know. I know you're out east. You don't. You're not too worried about the West. But what does this mean? What does this mean for the West in your eyes? Like, what does this mean? Kevin Durant is on the Suns.
It means a lot. I mean, I think everything that we said about the East being better and stuff like that definitely it's challenged now because I do feel like a lot of the power structure went to the Western Conference,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I mean, this is obviously good news for you and Suns fans. Like, and to me, this kind of has to like KD has to kind of accept the jokes because this is why he left the Warriors. The Suns are a super team, and I think that the Suns are a super team that I'm okay with. And are they the best team in the West? I definitely think so on paper, but it's not egregious. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like the Warriors. It feels like the right fit, but I definitely think that they are for sure a super team. And if they win like 3 in a row, 5 in a row at some point before the playoffs, it only confirms that. And I just hope that it's more of like a long term marriage thing with KD.
I'm gonna be
That's
the
what I'm worried
I'm
about.
gonna be the devil's advocate here and use my Devin Book.
Why?
I'm gonna use my Devin Booker voice and say this is not a super team. They only sent
What?
they only sent one person to the All Star game and that was Kevin Durant. Chris Paul is past his prime, way past his prime. DeAndre Ayton, solid, real solid, All Star caliber guy. Yeah, is he an All Star? Mm. Devin Booker, bona fide All Star, one of the best two guards in the league. Is this
I
scaring
think
you?
this
This doesn't
team
scare
is.
you like the Warriors did. This doesn't
I never
scare
said
you
it.
like the
It's not
Miami Heat.
supposed. Okay, I'll let
It,
you continue.
I feel like it doesn't scare you like those real, true super '08 Celtics. Like those to me are super team. This is just a good, solid big three. This is more reminiscent of OKC to me.
All right. The reason why I say it's a super team,
Mhm.
one without Kevin Durant, just like the Warriors, this team went to the finals without him. They might not have won, So like I get that part. That's why I
Mhm.
say like I think this team is
Mhm.
way more even than the super team. But in today's NBA landscape, one, we never seen them play, so I can't be scared.
Yep.
Two, in today's NBA landscape, it's way more spread out than it was before. So
Hmm.
this super team is not as super and compared to like because the best teams in the NBA now, what Celtics, Bucks,
Mhm. Mhm.
those type of teams. As you look at how they compare to them, like compare them to their counterparts, this is definitely a top five roster, top three roster. And
Mhm.
by the way, they never played a game together yet, but they
Right.
have a top five roster.
But
Like I think like I'm not talking about super team as far as wins and losses now. Like if the Suns go 500, struggle and get to the playoffs, I'm not gonna say that this is a failure.
right, because
Like there's
mid
still
season.
there's more roster tuning that needs to go on, but the bones of it, yeah, this is on paper. This is a bona fide super team, just like the Celtics or the Bucks right now in today's NBA. Like they are favorite to win the title. They
The,
should be.
the Bucks are not a super team.
Well, in today's when you think about what, like I said, the top teams in the NBA today, the Bucks and the
Mhm.
Celtics outright. To me, the Suns roster automatically puts them in that
Tier.
echelon of
They're in that
teams.
tier.
Yeah,
They're in that
yeah, it
tier.
just puts them whether they're the worst of the echelon. That's up for debate. We haven't seen them play, but I
Because
definitely think the Suns are they have a good roster.
Because to me, if you're gonna put that super team label, they have to have that separation. They have to. You have to look at the rest of the league and then look at this team and say without the shred of a doubt, this is the best team in the NBA. This is not fair. This is the best collection of talent, and I don't get that from that team because I do look at a
We
team
haven't seen them
like
play
the
though.
Celtics.
Like
I hear
we
you, but a mid season team built like this in the mid season has never won a championship.
I'm
So
not. Yeah, and I don't think anybody expects them to. Whoa, 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 whoa. No,
so,
you are the only one mentioning the
But
championship.
that's
I
what
just
super
told you they
teams
could
do.
go 500.
That's what super
Not, but
teams are built for.
no, no, they're not. The Heat didn't win the first year.
They were
What
supposed
you
to. They
saying?
were supposed to. The pressure
They
was
were
on like they were
supposed to,
supposed
but
to.
this team, this super team, you have to think about it this way. You're trying to like really pressurify this postseason run. I'm not. I'm overlooking this run. They could lose in the finals. They could lose in the first round.
Hmm.
This team in the future has the bones for a super team if they're not already one right now, because we don't know. We haven't seen them play, but they have the bones for a super team. They have a nice aging veteran in Chris Paul, who's already under contract. You have Aiton, who you can decide to trade if you want to. There's a lot of good pieces on this team without even mentioning Durant and Booker.
I do think they will look to either depending on how they both play. Aiton or Chris Paul will be moved this summer, either to upgrade or.
I don't think so. I think Aiton will be moved. I think Chris Paul, that's a media perspective. If the
Hmm.
Phoenix Suns want to win a championship or like be mentioned as a super team or like that, how about this? Even just make Devin Booker happy. He has to win a ring with Chris Paul on the roster. I don't see them getting rid of Chris Paul, but Aiton for sure.
I mean, if you look
And
at the
Chris Paul to me,
money and the
and
production.
yeah, but Chris Paul to me is worth every cent.
Hmm.
Like at that position, who else? NBA point. If you're not getting Damian Lillard, Chris Paul is the
What?
best. I'm saying like if you don't have a superstar in Dame or Kyrie,
Hmm.
Chris Paul is your next best option for any team. The Celtics would love to have Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the next tier of point guards, and I think he's perfect for the Suns. I don't think you should look at the money though,
Well, me,
because that's not even a
I
problem.
look
That's
at
not
the
even a
money
problem.
and I look at the production. Its production has faltered, and I'm watching
But
him
his
miss mid
bro,
ranges he used to make
you
his
just got
entire
hit,
life.
yo. You just got to Phoenix, bro. Chris
I,
Paul brought this team to a finals, bro.
how long ago? Ooh, crap!
2 years ago.
How long ago?
How long?
I was there for
The
that.
year after
I was there for
who?
that. I was there for that. That's the year KD stepped on the line. I was there. I saw it.
He was in Milwaukee.
Who was in?
That was versus Milwaukee. What are you talking about?
Yes, that's the same year that Chris Paul went to the finals. No?
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying that without Kevin Durant, you're
Yeah. That
you're
Chris
going at
Paul.
a guy that without Kevin Durant got
Uh-huh.
to the finals. That's all I'm trying to say.
I just don't
Like,
think
and
it's the same Chris Paul. You have these
so
expectations
you're
that it's the
buying it.
same. I think Father
Are you
Time
being
is.
funny?
I think Father
Are you
Time.
trolling?
Father Time is knocking the door on Chris. I think it.
But are you trolling? Like, are you're making suggestions, but you're not being clear. Are you saying you think Chris Paul's done?
He's getting there. He's still dangerous, but he's
I
getting
think you're
there.
crazy. I think he's
He's
getting
getting
older,
there.
but in comparison to what I see in the league, there's no way I'm even like it doesn't even matter. Like the other point guards I see, I'm not worried about Chris Paul. I just think he needs to be healthy. But getting Kevin Durant makes it way
Makes
easier
it
for him to
way
remain.
better for him.
That's why I'm like,
Way
why
better for him.
would you just judge Chris Paul without KD? Now he has KD. I'm like, well, doesn't he have a lesser of a load now?
Boy, way
Like
lesser.
he's not really required to do so much.
Yeah, that's on
And
KD and Devin.
you have a better Devin Booker. What you saying, man? You trolling?
I personally think
Who are you talking to
I
today?
would
That
I would rather keep.
who who is
So
convincing you the Suns are not good?
no one. It's this narrative that Aiton should go and Chris Paul should stay. When I really like Aiton, like I
Dude,
think you need a
you need
seven
to
footer.
just watch your team
You,
play.
you
Just
need a
watch your
seven
team
footer.
play,
Ooh, good
please.
defense. Let's go. You
Just watch your team
you
play,
need a
man. You guys
seven
have a
footer.
good team.
I don't ever want to see Kevin Durant play center again. All right.
Yeah, but you just got to this team and we haven't seen them play one game and you're already trying to cast doubt on current players on a team that went to the finals without you.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Of course, but still, it was still the same year KD's big toe kept him from the big dance.
Yeah, it did.
Come on, man. Like, how you gonna? You're really like this, huh? You
Listen,
don't like your teammates.
listen.
Every team you go to, you don't like your current
No, no,
teammates.
no. We don't have a carry over here. We don't have a carry over here.
Yo, so what you
We don't have
doing?
a
You
carry over.
what you doing,
I,
Lair?
I just don't want to hear this move Aiton talk. All right. I like
Nobody.
DeAndre.
You're the only
No,
one.
no, 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 no,
You're
no.
the only one,
Everybody's talking
dude.
about this summer.
You're talking to me. You're talking to
This
me.
summer.
When you say everybody, you sound like you're crazy. You sound like there's a ghost in the room.
You just said they should move Aiton. Those
No,
words.
I said those are issues I wouldn't even worry about until
Okay.
later. Like right now, I'm like, this is the best situation you got. You just stay healthy. You get Chris Paul ready for the postseason. Like I said, if you go 500 going into the postseason, that's okay. I'm fine with that. And if you
Nah.
lose in the finals, I'm okay. I'm fine with that because to me, this team was rushed. Like you said, what team just comes together and wins immediately?
That
I don't
never
know.
ever
That
happens.
never happens. And
Ever.
I'm not even expecting that to happen. To me, I'm more so excited that KD has found a home, hopefully. You know, like
No,
he's found
yeah.
a home where they could build around him.
I want him to
Like all
retire.
this talk that you're
Good
talking
bucket.
about, Chris Paul done. I'm like, bro, way to just push forward your opportunity for a ring.
Well, keep in mind, Kyrie Irving hasn't signed anything yet, and you know all the conspiracy theories that him and KD are going to join up, which I don't believe. I don't believe.
Nah, you shouldn't believe that. They don't even talk. Come on, man.
They don't even talk.
Your reports. You need to realize your reports are a little off sometimes.
No, no, no. I didn't report. I didn't report Kyrie to the Suns.
No. Your
That's
report
what's
of
floating.
KD should stay with the Nets. KD should want to buckle up with Kyrie.
If Kyrie stays, KD should
Now
stay.
Kyrie is somehow still dude. Kevin Durant, I hope, has officially moved on from Kyrie. Like that's why I said all
This should
this
be home.
talk. This is home.
Oh!
This is KD's home, bro.
To go from Claxton
This
to
is like you. I'm
Aiton.
like, bro, you should be excited. You bro, I don't know what's got into the
Listen,
layer.
my jersey's on the way. Don't worry.
Yeah, maybe yeah.
Hey.
That's probably it. You probably didn't get your jersey yet. That's probably
Oh!
it. That's probably it. I'll definitely leave it at that, right?
Damn. We was up 9-0. They came back.
But
Decent
yeah, nah,
defense.
I like where the
Decent
Suns sit right now.
defense.
You guys are in a really good spot out west. Um, Probably the best spot to be honest, post trade deadline.
Hmm. Yeah, they're chilling, and I
Like
think
remember when
I
we talked about the trade deadline? I told
yeah.
you I have to take the Suns acquisition out and judge every because it's too
It's too
massive.
good. It was too good.
It's too massive to analyze, and you're coming in here with this. Yo, I don't know. Chris Paul gotta go. I'm like, what? The Suns just made the craziest upgrade.
Come
I
on.
tell you this much: Lakers would definitely give you D'Lo for CP3 since you want some youth, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want that trade.
I don't want D'Lo. I don't want someone who's just gonna bring it.
Exactly. Like that's what you're going up against in the West. D'Lo.
No. Chris Paul's gonna have to guard the Jaw, the Steph Curry. Steph Curry is being rushed back from injury.
Yeah, and he'll be
Uh,
fine. He'll be just as fine as anybody else.
De'Aaron
Probably
Fox.
probably better.
The
Probably better because Chris Paul is still really good at steals.
the Kings look good. De'Aaron Fox. That's a young team right there. Number one in offensive rating in the West currently.
Yeah, I gotta hook my NBA account
Oh, I'm
to
not even
my PC.
listening to my audio.
Probably better because Chris Paul is still really good at steals.
The Kings look good. Oh, we saw. Yeah. The audio's perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
So I'm wondering.
Mm.
Hate to segue from your Nets, but I'm wondering because we reboot the basketball zen in the layer. So I want to do a little bit more question asking in regards to my C's. We just hired Joe Mazzulla as the head coach. What does that mean for Ime Udoka?
Oh, Eman's a free agent, man. He's out on the streets. You
Like
sent the,
watching these headlines, I'm like, what does that mean?
you sent
What
him
is?
back to
Are we
the
trading him?
you sent him back to the streets. Okay, he's on the streets. All right.
Right?
Do not be surprised if he ends up coaching like Orlando next season or something. Which I think he'll land on his feet. You know, he'll land on his feet. He'll probably go to whatever team picks up Victor.
Watanabe? You think so?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Wambanyama.
Oh, word! I finally got it.
Wambanyama.
Word. Oh my God, NBA, thank you.
You cracked the code.
And by the way, I am never anyone listening to the Basketball Zen or the Layer. By the way, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channels. We are freaking back on the live streams. We'll be back on Friday night. We'll be back on Sunday. But yo, I am never, ever, ever purchasing my NBA.com NBA TV League Pass through 2K ever again.
Cause it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not
It's
the
not the same.
same.
And they act real bougie about it with the 2K one. They freaking checking me. How many accounts do you log into?
Hmm.
Like I can't watch games on my PC and look at stats on my phone because they think I'm logged in. I'm like, bro, what?
That is
This is at the right. This is
disgusting.
at the beginning of the season, so that's why now it's working. So we'll see for the rest of the year, but make that note to self right there.
Mm. The Zen dropping gems. Per usual.
Yeah, no gym, no gym, no gym, man. Just using my voice to generate views.
The game's back. Let's go. So, one guard that I hate
Yeah.
watching, like I really don't like his game, like his brand of basketball, is Cameron Payne. Like, what is he good at?
Yeah, I halfway like him, halfway don't like him.
He's has energy.
Good
He hustles.
penetrator.
He
Penetrate I
he gets in the
penetrator.
lane and then he never scores.
But he can shoot. He's better than Ben Simmons in that
Alright.
respect.
Oh my god! If Ben Simmons is the bar, you shouldn't be in the league because he shouldn't be in the league for the level of play he was getting. He was giving.
That was a bad pass from Payne. But yeah, nah, Cameron Payne is not like he's a truly like a nice backup point guard. I kind of respect him a little bit more than you do, but I understand your gripes. Though.
This is my second go round with Cameron
Like he
Payne.
has a very
This
unorthodox
is
game.
literally my second go round with Cameron Payne. I had to deal with his game in OKC as well. Like, this is not
Yep.
the first time, and he just never did it for me. You know, I miss the Reggie Jacksons. That was a good backup.
Yeah, Lockdale for three. What's your? I'm at
Landale,
114 in the first quarter.
Landale. Oh, you were way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. I'm at
Yeah, KD
two
5 points,
39.
2 blocks, 2 for 4.
Let's go. I'm
I
not even
cannot
watching
believe.
stats. I'm just enjoying him. I'm
Yeah, no, it's
enjoying
all
the
good. 5
team.
points, 2 blocks.
And I put in a ticket. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't put one in.
you know, I do. We gotta do. We got Mornell in the chat. Now that Kevin Durant is out of the East, I can properly root for him.
Honestly, it kind of does feel like that because he was in our way,
Yeah.
him being Boston. But
Oh, the true colors
yeah,
show.
nah.
They appreciate KD's game. They appreciate him.
I've been appreciating his game, but
Uh,
the net delusion was certainly insane.
oh, I can't
You
stand you
would have thought
people.
KD left Brooklyn with
Uh,
two rings, man. Oh,
oh
he
my
did.
lord, oh lord.
He did. Oh, he did.
I mean,
Yo, he
he has
did.
two rings.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
Yeah,
never won one, but you would have thought he won two more. The way that
yeah.
everybody was talking about it.
Uh,
So we got you online. I mean, I know you talked about it before, but any more
mhm.
comments to say about the breakup between Kyrie and Kevin Durant? I do feel like it's something that we're gonna always revisit and visit
I
because
think.
if you think about it,
Mhm.
this is like KD's kind of his fatal flaw.
I just want to hoop.
He should have stayed in Golden State if he just wanted to hoop. But not for real, for real. I'm being serious though,
yeah,
for real.
yeah.
Any thoughts on like I guess his career so far? Like the trade requests.
So
He's now
Brooklyn.
played on 4 different teams.
So a lot of people want to put Brooklyn as a stain on him. But I do think there was some positives because we got to see a heightened level of play from him. The years where Harden and Kyrie went down, like he gave us epic, you know, playoff performances. But for the most part, the Brooklyn experiment was a failure. Um, he didn't stick to the grind. He said he loves the grind, but he left the grind. There was a lot that was unsaid. Like there was a lot done in the dark, and I do believe management did bring a shady contract to Kyrie Irving's table. But at the end of the day, job was not done.
Kyrie Sable, you said?
Yep. The
Okay.
contract, I do believe they had this championship clause or whatever you want to call it. I don't think that's hearsay. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be a stain, and not a big stain for Kyrie because this is what we're used to from Kyrie. The Celtic fans warned me. I was warned many times. The Cleveland fans warned me. Like this is Kyrie. It's Kevin Durant where it's like, damn, you really failed and bailed. It almost felt like OKC, but not quite because in OKC it was a clear shift where management was starting to prefer Westbrook over KD, which is outlandish. Um, I'm gonna look back at Brooklyn and just think about what could have been. I do wish Harden stayed, and I think this is where everything went south when Harden left.
Yeah. And if Harden stayed, what do you think would have happened?
We would have been much better equipped to win the championship with James Harden and Tao, as long as they stayed healthy. The three of them, much better shit because we would still have gotten Cam Thomas, still have gotten Claxton growing up. You know what I mean? Like Watanabe's, Royce O'Neal's, like it still would have happened. They were playing very. That's what makes the Kyrie trade request worse. We were on a win streak. We're in the middle of building another. We had an 18-2 win streak. Katie went down, and it was a 8-3 run. In the middle of an 8-3 run, correct me if I'm wrong. Second in the East, 1.5 game behind your Celtics. And then Kyrie Irving goes into that room. I think it was a Tuesday night, and boom, all hell broke loose. He was traded by Thursday. That was just so odd. Have you ever seen a team click offensively this much, like we were about to have a good playoff run. There's no doubt in my mind. And then, boom, it's all blown up. Which they'll still make the playoffs because KD and Kyrie left them in good in a great position, second in the East. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's it's complicated. I
Yes.
definitely, I can't like that's why I told you at the beginning of the summer when we were talking about KD and like trade requests and all that crap.
Hmm.
Like I told you straight up, I was like, bro, like if he leaves, I don't blame him for nothing. Like I was like because
So
the net situation was just,
I'm gonna give you your flowers because yes,
dude.
I did
Yeah.
call it. I did call it as soon as KD requested a trade. The Suns were one of my first thoughts. Right? You named the Suns since the summertime. Before Katie even said, "Hey, that's one of my preferred landings," but you were already like the Suns. So I'm gonna give you your flowers and then you were selling it to me. I'm pretty sure it was live. We could probably find the footage. You were selling it to me. So to see it come true, it was a little more costly because Mikal Bridges is gone, and I love Mikal Bridges' game.
Hmm.
I this is the best case scenario for Kevin Durant.
It is, and when you start talking about Chris Paul and I mean, I guess I can understand Aiton, like, cause the horrors in Brooklyn with no big men. But when you
I
start
have
talking about
nightmares at night about having a center, alright? Nightmare. So to see somebody who can block shots, hit free throws, has a mid range, high IQ, great on the pick and roll. Kevin Durant loves pick and rolls with bigs. What? Can catch an alley oop with no problem. I'm sorry. I appreciate that. I watched him drop 30 and 15 rebounds. Like, what? I haven't had that kind of toy. We didn't have that kind of toy on the Warriors, and we didn't have that kind of toy in OKC. We did not have that. I've had Supreme Guards before. I had Kyrie, I had Steph. I had Westbrook before that. So excuse me if 38-year-old Chris Paul doesn't, give me a little stiffy.
nah, yeah, I think honestly, I think to me, at this point in KD's career,
Hmm.
this is the perfect team for all of those reasons. It has everything that he never has had.
He's, mind
But
you,
at the same thing, it's the perfect situation because he gets to be what he wants to be. He gets to be a hooper.
he wanted Devin Booker when Devin Booker was in the draft. He told Sam Presti, the OKC was only 2 picks away from it where Devin Booker was projected. He told Sam Presti to trade up. You know what they did? They drafted Andre Roberson instead of giving KD more spacing. They drafted yet another wing that can shoot. A la Tabo Cephalosha. Like he told you what he wanted, what he needed around him. They just didn't listen. He always wanted a guard like that, like a Kyrie, a Steph, a Devin Booker. This is what he wants to play with. He's tired of playing with the Westbrook and the Andre Robesons and the Cephaloshas. Somebody who can't hit an open
He
corner
just
three.
wants a yeah. He wants a point guard, man.
Like,
Somebody to give him the ball and hit the shots when he needs him to hit them. And I
yeah.
think he loves Kyrie's game from like a observer standpoint,
Hmm.
but he's realizing like locker room Kyrie is a lot different
That's a lot,
from like
man.
the
That's a
court
lot.
Kyrie.
Yeah. It comes with a lot. Kyrie. Now that I have you, what do you think so far of Kyrie Irving in Dallas? They're struggling right now since Luca came back. They actually won 2 games without Luca when it was just Kyrie and the bench. But Kevin Durant for three, I love it. But what are you seeing, Zen? What are you seeing out there between Luca and Kyrie, and how deep can the Mavericks go? They lost 5 games straight. They lost five.
Well, there's gonna be an adjustment period for one, so I'm not gonna overreact with the losses. However, I do think that the Luka Doncic pairing with Kyrie is probably best for him than the Kevin Durant one because Luka to me is a lot like he's gonna be a little bit more expressive in regards to like when things go wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's really gonna put Kyrie in a position of being a good teammate, or I kind of I just want to play with LeBron because we all know he's the best player. Like to me, in the back of Kyrie's mind, that is his goal. So
Yep, play with
everybody
LeBron.
listening, Mornell, Ricky. By the
Hmm.
way, shout out to Ricky, man. When I come back to Boston, we gotta chill with
We
Ricky
got
too.
you. Yo, I actually went
Shout
to a
out
bar
to
with him.
Ricky.
I had to do it. I had to
You
do
didn't
it.
even take a
I went
pic.
to a bar. I should have, right? Yeah, we went
You
to a
didn't take a
bar.
pic.
He he
Oh, it never
he,
happened, bro.
he
It
bought
never
me a
happened.
beer. His
It
Celtics
never
won by
happened.
his
It never
Celtics won
happened.
by
It
20.
never happened. It never happened. It never
Yeah.
happened.
But yeah,
But
man. Shout
nah,
out to
but
Ricky.
shit. Shout out to Ricky. Um, I forgot the question. I just freaking forgot.
Oh, the Dallas Mavericks and Kyrie.
Yeah, so yeah, Dallas Mavericks and Kyrie. So anyway, I think it's a good thing for Kyrie in that respect because I felt like Kevin Durant just created more question marks than anything because KD, he never had all the answers himself. But how it looks so far, it doesn't look good. Like they look like Kyrie especially looks a little nervous. He looks a little shaky.
That's what I keep noticing when they close out
And
games.
to me,
He looks shy.
you know, no, I'm not I'm not gonna say nothing, but I have always told you, bro. I'm not a big Kyrie is the man kind of guy. I think he is a awesome player on bad teams type of player.
So
Like I don't think he's like this guy that can man a ship like you were saying in Brooklyn, man a ship
but
and
he
he's
was
keep
doing it.
no, of course
Led the
for
league in scoring.
9 games, 10 games. So I'm
Fourth
talking
quarter.
about a season. I'm talking about a season.
Mm, mm.
That's why I'm like Luca to me. I don't know if Luca's expecting more, but to me, Kyrie is definitely realizing in my eyes. This is a lot of pressure. Like I am not behind, the racist Lucky. I'm not behind Big Shoulder LeBron or the
Kevin
Slim
Durant,
Reaper and
the
KD
best
anymore.
player in the league.
Yeah, I'm
Like
like, bro, you
Tatum,
are
Jalen Brown,
really
they actually need.
you're playing with another
Hmm.
guy who's supposed to be like you in your eyes, but for some reason he seems a little bit more comfortable in these situations. That's why I'm like, dude, Kyrie, you're either gonna realize, dude, you were always meant to play with LeBron. Like that's how it. Like you should have just stuck with him if you want to win rings.
My thing is the Kyrie that's in Dallas right now, by the numbers, is not the Kyrie that left Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, he was having career highs in efficiency and in fourth quarter destruction. And in Dallas, it's been 5 games in a row that they lost by one possession. You hear me? One possession. They had so many chances, and I'm watching Kyrie build a
And
brick
Kyrie's
house.
supposed to be like a
Then
closer too.
exactly, I'm watching
Yep.
him get in his head. I watch him take a mid-range put up. There's no way in Brooklyn he doesn't shoot it. Mid-range pull up. 30 seconds left in the game. You know what he did? He got in front of his man. You know what he did? He passed it back out to Luca. I'm like, what is going on? This is not.
Deferring.
This is not the Kyrie I know. But you weren't deferring to the Slim Reaper. The Slim Reaper was telling you, yelling at you to take that shot. Actually, so it's like he's gonna have to get out of his head because I think Luca wants him to take those shots. I think Luca wants him to make those shots. Like, hey, help me alleviate this pressure. This is why you're here. And instead, he's like, no, you do it. So it's kind of a weird oddity to me to see Kyrie just tentative in the fourth quarter, closing games, because they have no problem scoring. Like I watch that team, they might have some deficiencies on defense, a lot of them. They can score. Have you been watching Dallas? They can they can put it in the basket. They have not been
Yeah,
able
nah,
to close
Dallas
it.
is really good.
They
Yeah,
have
they
not
can't
been able to
close.
close. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to. That's what I said. I don't want to overreact, but if I'm to be honest, he just looks nervous,
Yeah.
and it's yo. Like I said, man, I take all blame away from Kevin Durant for everything in Brooklyn. I was prepared to before, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But Kyrie, to me, his next city, I didn't even think he could be moved. But the fact that he was moved and he left his hometown,
Hmm.
that's insane. He has to answer the bell. And to me, he can't answer it with appearances. Kyrie knows
Mm.
I need to go to the finals.
You need
Like
to,
I can't just
yeah,
be in the
yeah.
playoffs and like I need to go to the finals or I need to shut the fuck up and play every fucking game.
Like
Like
you left LeBron James. Like, dude, you left LeBron James. You have to do more. He has to do more. Cause now you just look like you were the problem.
and I won't even say he left LeBron. We can just admit there was an avenue for him to go to LA with LeBron. Like there were talks of LeBron wanting Kyrie to like be in his camp or whatever, but it was Kyrie who got itchy with all of the news and well, I'm tired of this. Yo, I never really wanted to play with LeBron anyway. I want my own team.
Mm.
Like, and I'm like, bro, all you had to do was just ride with LeBron. Like, you could have went to LA with LeBron. You could have been there right now, and you guys as a pair would have gotten AD. But Kyrie, to me, for one reason or another, he's worried about other things. I'm trying to be Kobe light. I want to be a real point guard in Boston. Nah, I'm trying to go home like LeBron and play in Brooklyn. Yo, KD, come with me despite LeBron. Oh,
Mm.
I'm actually pissed off because like it's just one thing after
After
another.
another.
And I just think I always thought it was gonna be crazy to see him get traded from his hometown team after
That's insane,
after
man.
he went crawling there.
That's insane, man. That's the crib. Like, that's insane. They want to keep you there. You're a superstar. Although you're an all-star in talent, you're a superstar in stature. Kyrie. Gordon Hayward wide open for three. Clanks it again. Gordon Hayward, man. That dude robbed you guys. He robbed you.
Yeah, a lot of expectations on Gordon back then.
Gordon robbed you blind. And I blame Brad Stevens because that was basically his son. When you're the budding Jalen Brown, you're ready for action.
Yeah, looking back at that, definitely one of the more like I don't want to say it was a waste, but it was
No,
definitely a
he robbed you.
project that we didn't even need.
You didn't need it at all.
Like I
All
felt
it did
like
is slow down Tatum and Hayward. I mean, Tatum and Brown.
yeah,
That's all it did.
and I felt like the Kemba Walker one we didn't need that.
You didn't need that
I
either.
felt like
Kemba
that was
Walker.
a quick.
You might as well have kept Rozier instead of picking up Kemba. You might as well have
I
kept
will say this
Rozier.
though. I will say this though. I will say that yes, I would have kept Rozier, but
Hmm.
I will say this about Kimba. I do feel like the the contrast between Kimba and Kyrie, I think that really helped the
Help your
growth
locker
of
room. That help your locker
yeah,
room.
the growth of Tatum and Jalen because I think once they saw Kyrie, they were probably like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" And then I think seeing Kimba,
A real
I
leader.
think
A real
yeah,
leader
I
came
think
in.
seeing a real leader, but at the same time they knew like this nigga's not that cold. We're bigger, taller, faster, stronger than this little guard.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
why are we deferring to him? And two, get this white dude Gordon Hayward out of here. Like, I do feel like it was a waste of time in that respect. But from the
hmm.
locker room, I can't lie. Like, I felt like it gave them an edge.
Mm.
Like to me, that's why I'm not worried about KD and Devin Booker because Booker is learning like he's gonna get so he's gonna get like you're talking about a Mamba mentality type of dude going up like now playing with not only Chris Paul who was possibly supposed to be traded and play with Kobe,
Hmm.
but now also like a dude who is I guess revered just as good as Kobe and LeBron, Kevin Durant. So yeah, a lot of growth with Devin Booker coming up.
I like that for Devin. I like that for D Book. And like I said, D Book and KD met when D Book was very young. They played D Book was at KD's camp and apparently he was cooking up. They became friends. I'm glad to see him get a chance to play with D Book, man. D Book has come a long way and he's only gonna get better. The Chris Paul effect has impacted D Book a lot. He's a much better playmaker now, which helps him. offensively. Like he knows when to score, he knows when to pass. So it's actually a very dangerous team, man. That team's dangerous.
Yeah, and I like your size.
Well,
Like, look at
no,
this lineup you guys having right now with CP3, KD,
T.J.
TJ
Warren, T.J.
Warren, and
Warren's
a
out there.
Kogi, all athletic
I
wing
love
defenders.
Okogie. I love
Yep.
Okogie. You know, he doesn't need the mask anymore, but he's played so good with the mask on, he decided to keep it on. As good luck. He could take off the mask at any point. He just loves it. I love
Yeah, I like
Okogie.
this. KD went down, called for the rock. They gave it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul just gave it right back to KD.
Like, hey, he asked for it, give it
And
to him.
then you look, and then he kicks it out to Chris Paul, pick and roll. Chris Paul kicks it right back to KD. KD drives it in. Chris Paul, one dribble, step back three. Yep. Nope. Gives it back to KD and then gets a foul. But yeah, nah. See, to me, like these are the little things that I think Chris Paul will simplify for Kevin Durant
Mm-hmm.
in the half court sets that I think Kyrie makes very hectic. Like damn near fucking getting KD hurt, in my opinion. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I just think Chris Paul's point guards like CP3 make the game easy for you. Like, you don't have like KD doesn't need to be in the fucking paint,
I
like
mean,
doing certain
you
things.
of all people know, I've always wanted Chris Paul to be paired with Kevin Durant.
Chris Paul,
But
bro.
this was
Yep.
years ago when
Dude, I might have to get me a CP3 jersey, man.
Westbrook was entering his prime. Sam Presti got a phone call from the Hornets at the time. Hornets still. That's how long ago it
Yep,
was.
yep.
Right before Chris Paul went to the Clippers. And they inquired, hey, what if we gave you picks and Chris Paul for this Westbrook guy? Westbrook was a sophomore at the time. And Sam Presti said no. There's no doubt in my mind because that OKC team the very next year went to the finals. There is no doubt in my mind if we have Chris Paul instead of Westbrook in those finals versus the Heat, James Harden is not that bad. Like it doesn't. We don't lose in the way we did. We don't lose. I'm not saying we'll beat the Heat, but we might actually beat it because Chris Paul back then was a menace. And Kevin Durant, dare I say, was might be better than this Kevin Durant. He was so explosive. So pair that with the best passer in the game, it would have been scary.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Paul is always he's they call him the point guard for a reason. I
Hmm.
mean, and I definitely agree with it. He's like in a team. It's just like I'm just drooling thinking about the Suns because you're like I don't even like all of Chris Paul's career he's had to do the heavy
The heavy
lifting
lifting.
in
The heavy lifting.
scoring even with Harden and the Rockets. Like
They
that's why
still
I'm like,
needed
bro,
20 out of
you're
him.
I'm like you're putting Chris
Now,
Paul
now he
on a
can
team
actually
or
be a point guard.
yo you're putting him on a team where it's truly, bro, we actually don't even need you to score.
Core.
But you know what? The more you get your game breaker and your little dipsy
No.
doodah passes,
Yeah.
like we're probably gonna win every single night. He doesn't
Yo,
have to do anything.
yo,
That's why I'm like, look, I'm looking at you because you're like,
uh,
yo, he's getting older, and I'm like, bro, but you're talking about Chris Paul. Like,
it might be my greed.
has Chris Paul ever hinted at retirement? No, he's
No,
actually
no,
slighted at it.
no.
He's been pissed off that people have even brought that up. He's been like, bro, I'm playing forever. I just think Chris Paul is always a guard to me who's one training camp away from extending his career another 3 years
Are
every
we?
summer.
Are we seeing
Every summer.
does this trade save? Does this trade save Chris Paul's longevity? Because
It
now
could.
he
It
has
could.
three players who can give him 20 points on any given night.
How about this? Win, lose, or draw this year, bro. Chris Paul takes this summer off. He gets his body right. Maybe comes in the training camp late, but he's in the best shape of his life by like November. Like I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
still think he has a lot in the tank, especially in today's NBA. I don't know. That's just me. You're maybe what you
I
see
mean,
is
you're the
a
biggest Chris
not mo.
Paul. You're the biggest Chris
You're
Paul fan
saying
I
you're
know.
seeing like a not motivated athlete. I'm seeing maybe a hobbled athlete who is on the cusp of, oh, do you still want to play?
No,
But
he's
the way that
motivated.
he the way that he talks in this trade, he's getting Kevin Durant. Why would he? Why would he think
he's
about retiring
he's for sure
now?
motivated. He's for sure motivated.
Why would he think about
The
retiring?
more
This gotta be stupid.
I was worried about him missing jumpers, him missing, and then the more I think about it, the more I'm like, he won't even have to take that many anymore. He won't even have to. Like he has these other guys. He has a Kevin Durant. He has a Devin Booker. He has a Aiton. Okogie is splashing threes at the wing. T.J.
And you
Warren
think and
is
you
a
think the
bucket.
Phoenix Suns management, after not getting a championship for their entire existence, is not gonna suck up? Oh, we gotta pay Chris Paul, a lot of money. But we got a ring. But they want to move like do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they're trying. They haven't won. This is a thirsty franchise, especially the new owner. Your new owner, he's like a young he's a young owner for one,
Hmm.
and two,
Hmm.
he's played basketball before. Like he's a basketball player.
So
So
he
like
he
I don't
understands.
think yeah, like I don't think that there's some like yo, we gotta skate the luxury tax and look at cap suits. Fuck that. Nah, they don't care, man. This is the Suns' one chance to be relevant in the NBA. Why would you ruin that?
Yeah, the Suns are gonna be scary.
They're gonna be scary, bro. In a
Hmm.
West where the Warriors are not even a top 6 seed.
Oh, be careful. Steph's coming. Steph is coming.
He is coming, but
He's playing
hey,
next
man,
week.
as a competitor, you got home court advantage.
And dare I say, him missing that time was good for Clay. It
Yeah,
was good for
it
Clay.
was good.
Unlocked his inner Clay, and he went from
Humbled Jordan Poole.
humble Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole
You know,
saw that
certain people,
it's
certain
hard to
people
be a
thought
number
Jordan
one.
Poole. Yep, certain people think Jordan Poole could be a number one. I
But
mean,
notice,
like,
as soon as Clay elevated his game, Jordan Poole got better. Jordan Poole was
but
more
that's what I'm
steady.
saying. It's not Jordan Poole's not that guy, bro.
No, he's
He's a,
not a
he,
one.
he's
He's not a
he's
one.
that, bro. He's like a Jamal Crawford, bro. I've
He's
tried to
not a
tell you
one.
this.
He's a two or a three. He's a three right now. A three right now.
He's
But
like a
he's
3 or a 4.
good
He's not a 2.
compliment. Good compliment to Clay right now. They're playing 500 basketball, which is all you need while Steph is gone. That's all you need. Just don't slide. That's all you need. So look at T.J. Warren, such a hunt. He had a wide open. He's just looking for buckets.
My guy Jordan Poole, man. I like Jordan Poole, but I'm not that high on him, man.
So now that Curry missed all that time and Clay is back, I think a lot of people are overlooking the Warriors. I think a lot of people are overlooking the Warriors. Don't let Steph be right with this Clay. Don't let Steph be right. And Jordan Poole still gonna do Jordan Poole things.
Yo, by the way, Boston 15-15. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Tie game with
Oh yeah,
Cleveland.
I will definitely tune into that game at halftime. No doubt. That's
Yeah,
a
nah,
good
no
one.
worries. We're talking basketball, man.
That's a
Wednesday
good
night
one.
live stream with the basketballs in. Be sure to like my video, like the Layers
Yeah.
video. We're both live,
Tenuous.
simulcasting.
Yep.
Yep. Subscribe to both channels if you can. We will. I mean, I'm trying to go live probably every other night. My schedule will probably go live Friday. Celtics play, Suns play as well. Later, maybe you'll join me. Sunday, same thing. I'll probably
Sunday
go
fun
live with
day.
you. Yeah, Sunday I'll go live with you at 1 o'clock if you need me. I'll be here. Um, but yeah, subscribe to the channels, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Ticker marker. Oh, so where are we at, Chad? Ticker marker. Yeah, we'll go 50 for promo.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Sun's taking care of business.
Yep, 54 to 35. This is a tune-up game for
Refresh
KD.
yours, refresh yours.
Yeah, this is a tune. Oh yeah, I gotta refresh. Tune-up game, man. Just beating down on the Hornets, but this is to be expected. I think management, coaching staff did the best thing they could do, which is sit Kevin Durant for the Buzz game, which we almost won. We almost won. It went down to a possession, and it was a big turnover by D Book after a miss by Chris. We could have won that game against Holiday and Middleton in them. Um, to have KD come back
Bucks are
now.
hot right now too.
Oh, the Bucks are rolling. To have KD come back now is so smart because we have easy schedule,
Who you
this
got?
week, easy schedule. I'm gonna go through it right now. So,
Yeah.
mm,
Who you got?
Bulls are next. Easy. You're gonna laugh about that one. The Thunder, easy. Then the Mavericks, Katie, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Luca. Luca and Devin Booker already hate each other.
Is that in Phoenix or in Dallas?
That's in Dallas. Taking a flight to
Oh.
Dallas. That's gonna be a good one, right? And then it gets a little tougher. The Kings, the Warriors, the Bucks again. I'm pretty sure Steph will play that game. The Warriors won. Bucks again, then Magic, Thunder again. I wouldn't be surprised if they load manage KD on back to backs, and I'm okay with that. So I'm trying to see if there's any games back to back. There isn't any. Yep, there is the Kings and the Sixers. Oof, that's rough. That's rough. At the Kings, and then fly back home to take on the Sixers the very next day. That's gonna be a tough one. Then the Jazz, Timberwolves, Nuggets, and then Thunder again. Not too bad for Avery. Not too bad for March. March basically has three marquee matchups, and everything else should be winnable. I'm looking at the Suns to finish second in the West, third at worst. How are things looking at East?
I think they're looking all right. I mean, it's just
Are
but
the
Bucks
Bucks
and
number one?
Celtics
Are
race.
the Bucks
Yeah,
number one?
Bucks at number one. Yep, Bucks at number one.
Didn't you guys do
15
the
game.
same thing last year? And the Heat stole it at the last second. Like you were number one all year, and then the Heat stole it.
I don't think that's gonna happen now, but yeah, that is what happened, I think. And then the Heat had home court in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen now.
Don't play that
Heat
game where
are like
Giannis.
11 games back.
Don't
Yeah, Heat are
don't.
like 11 games back.
No, with the Bucks, I'm saying don't play that game. Don't let the Bucks be the one seed. You do not want to go to their house.
I wouldn't mind it, but they're the one seed now. 15 game winning streak. I do think that it's like I'll say this. Am I scared about going game 7 in Milwaukee? No. However, is it important for us to get the number one seed? Hell yes. Like I think the road to the finals would be a lot
Easier.
easier
Hmm.
if we got the number one seed. Like I do not think that that's something we should just give up. Like it's not Philly, you know. Like I could give it up to Philly,
You
but I
can give it
can't
to
give it.
Philly.
I
You can
can't
give
give
it
it
to
up to
Philly.
Milwaukee.
Listen, Milwaukee's healthy right now, man. Milwaukee's healthy right now. That team's gonna be scary. Cause Giannis, I think Drew might be even better than he was before. I don't know. I can't call it. Drew is so good sometimes. Mr. Holiday.
Yeah, they got Middleton back too. He hasn't been back for too long, but he's been looking alright since he's been back. What do you think about Philly with Harden?
Philly, Philly. So Joel Embiid. Well, let me start with Embiid. I can't talk about Harden when I'm talking with Embiid. Embiid's playing amazing basketball, carrying the load offensively. And earlier in the year, it was all Embiid. Harden looked, he didn't look good. Harden is finally coming into his own, but somehow, some way, they find ways to lose. Like they lose winnable games too. And to me, Joel Embiid is one of those guys. To me, he chokes a lot, and now in the playoffs, I don't think he's ever been to like past the second round. And now, but
Yeah, they're playing Miami right now too.
he's had some of the best rosters I've seen put together. And now you have another choke artist. I think it's an accident waiting to happen. How about you? How do you look at Philly?
Yeah, I mean, I think Philly's good, but I'm not too sure Harden fits them.
Mm,
Like I don't like. I just feel like Philly has just like they haven't really tried with Joel Embiid to surround him with good talent. It's just been Ben Simmons and now Harden and Tobias. And to me, Tobias doesn't fit either. Like he kind of fits, but he wants too much. He's too expensive at that position.
mm. And I always said it. I wanted Damian Lillard over there. Shoot, I think
Like
that's a better fit for me.
Joel Embiid just needs a bunch of shooters around him, but he doesn't need is a bunch of ball stoppers.
Mm,
Tobias is a little bit of a ball
ball
stopper.
stopper. James Harden,
Like
ball stopper. ISO,
the
ISO,
ball should be
ISO.
moved to Joel and then kicked out to like you said like a Dame.
Hmm.
Like and he can hit the three or elect to penetrate, but he's penetrating at a
But
pace that's
quick.
more manageable.
Yes.
And he's looking to pass. Whereas Harden is penetrating for like fouls and contact. So Joel has to like literally get the hell out of the paint and sit at the perimeter.
Yup.
But yet, if Harden doesn't penetrate, then he's caught in between. Yo, why are you at the perimeter? He's like, well, I thought Harden was gonna penetrate, but Harden just missed a three, and it just creates
And then
all
it's
this like nothing.
and then it's not like Harden's a great marksman. Like Damian's a much better shooter too. So it's Harden's more of a volume guy. So it's to me,
Yeah,
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. He should have had a Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard should have left that place, that forsaken place that they call Rip City, that's done nothing to help
he's
him.
not leaving.
I know he's not leaving, but when your best player ever, best teammate ever is CJ McCollum, your franchise is not even trying. All right, they're not even trying. They got Carmelo on a discount. Like it, Damian deserves so much more because I got to see Kyrie Irving play with who? I got to see Kyrie Irving play with LeBron, and I think Dame's better, by the way. I got to see Kyrie play with LeBron. Then I got to see Kyrie Irving play with Jason Tatum and. If you had a Damian Lillard instead of a Kyrie on that team, you'll win a championship. The locker room's still great. The ball still moves. There's no selfishness. Uh, it makes me mad just to think about it. A Damian and a KD, a Damian and a Luca. Like Damian Lillard is so unselfish, but he's so explosive. He can score from anywhere on the floor. He can pass with the best of them. He has bounce still. He can still get up there. I'm very high on Dame, man. And it's just sad to see that he's just gonna rot there. And it is what it is. He made his bed.
Yeah, I'm not too sad. I think Damian Lillard will be another example of what happens if you stay.
Yep.
And to me, is the story over with Dame? Nah, it's definitely not.
You think
Like
somebody comes? You think somebody
I
comes?
think somebody ends up going. Yeah, I do. I
Mm.
do.
I
I think at some point somebody's gonna
personally,
go.
I want it
Is
to
it gonna be
happen.
too late? Is it gonna be too late? Is Dame gonna
Ooh,
get hurt?
ooh.
Is it just in the right time? Like to me, the timing of when this
It's
athlete
that's
comes or
all
when
that
this
matters.
that's all that matters.
All
But
that matters.
I think that's all Dame is betting on, and I just think he's choosing a different route. He gave a good to me. He gave a good example when he mentioned Russ. He's like, "Look what happened to Russ when you
Mm,
guys fed Russ to the go chase a ring,
mm,
boat. Like this dude can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't even
yeah.
like stay on a team now.
But Russ's game isn't as
Of course, but that's what you would
yeah,
say now. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
what you would say now. But what happens if that happens to Dame?
Like, well, Dame can mesh well with so many people because he can
That
shoot. He
again,
can
that's
shoot.
what you say now.
Yeah.
Like and two for Dame, I could see his argument when it's like, bro, and this team's offering me mad bread.
Bread, the money too. The money too.
Like all I have, and
Did
he's
you know?
thinking,
Did you know? He can walk into any establishment. in and around that arena, everything's free. Everything's free. Food. If you are hanging out with Damian Lillard and you sit down for dinner in Portland, it's free. This is how much they appreciate Dame Dollar signs. Dame Dollar. I hope help comes some. Maybe they move Simons and get him somebody.
Hey, remember what I told you? I said they should.
Yeah. I like Anthony. I
You over here
love
saying
Anthony. I said
you over here saying they need to hoard them.
no, I'm not release the Kraken. They need to release Dame into the wild. Trade him to a great team. Trade him to a great situation. That's what they need to do. All right. That's what they
I
need to
like
do.
that. Release the Kraken.
Release him, man. Let him go. You know, send him to Boston. Send him to Boston for Marcus Smart, Derek White, and Rob Williams or something.
Yeah, I mean, to me, Dame is your best. He's probably the best player ever to play in Portland.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like, I I I would be paying him
So
every dollar.
a lot of people
And to
say,
me,
uh huh.
Damian Lillard, it makes sense why he doesn't want to leave, and I don't mind that he doesn't want to leave. I just think like he can't be flirting with that idea anymore. He can't be threatening the organization.
Mm, I think, yeah, I respect him for staying, man. I respect him sticking to the grind, man. Are you
I
guys
respect him for
are you
staying.
guys gonna beat Cleveland, man? Have you beaten them all year?
I don't even know.
I don't think you've
No,
beaten them all
probably
year.
not.
Yeah, I don't think so. They've been. I think this is the game. I switched over to the Celtics. Let me see how the East Coast is faring.
Yeah, he'll be making like 50 mil by 2026.
That's a lot of moolah.
hmm
That's a
And
lot
to
of.
me, it's like by the time he's 36,
Mhm.
35, he signed another deal to get him to 40. And if he's like really still balling like that,
Mhm.
finally got his superstar, maybe has a ring or two, could be looking at 60, 60, 65 mil, bro.
That's a lot of moolah. I'd be
And
like,
to me, all it takes is him to start figuring out winning. Like, you have to start thinking about it from that perspective. And all these athletes feel like they could play until they're 40, 45.
mhm. Which with the sports events, man, and the way the game is, I can see it. They can play till they're very, very late in their career. Like you can have a long career these days.
You could.
Like what? Take care of your
Especially if you
body.
keep. And if you keep the brand of you going, like, again, bro, Russell Westbrook, way better brand in OKC.
Mhm. Mhm. He fit. He fit over there.
He fit perfectly. Kevin Durant has yet to find that place where he fits.
Hmm.
I felt like it could have been Golden State.
You think
That
so?
wasn't happening. Yeah, I definitely did because with the Silicon Valley, the tech industry, I thought KD might get into stuff like that, especially with investments.
Mhm.
But I like the Arizona one now because it's definitely more of his style, like a college town, like chill vibes type of thing. I know he likes to smoke weed.
Yeah, he definitely let us know.
Yeah, so like Arizona, like yeah, I could definitely see in it, like him helping it get like more progressive and stuff. Like, cause that's a state. Ooh, Tatum with a crazy putback. Celtics up. Celtics decided the game, by the way. But yeah, with Phoenix, yeah, KD, I think he could find a home there. But Dame, he loves. He already found his home. He loves Portland.
Mm, Portland breed.
Suns game back on? No, it's still halftime.
Nah, it's the half. Yeah, watching these two elite West teams. Cleveland's been weird to me because I want to say the first month and a half, 2 months of the league, they looked like the best team out east, the best team. And then Donovan got hurt. Donovan came back, and it was just a lull, man. They were losing games to the Hornets. They were like struggling, ball movement. And, Mobley was playing like a mouse, and I love Mobley's game. Woo, woo. Then I got a replay of that putback. Woo, woo. K
Yeah, you
Tatum,
like that.
K Tatum. But I do feel like
And
Levert
by the way, yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Levert is getting more comfortable in that roster, and he could be a key for them because something that he did so well for us in Brooklyn back in the days. He's like a little engine in that offense. He knifes his way through and it pokes hole in the defense and he finds you. And when you have a Garland and a Donovan Mitchell on either side ready to take a three, even with a Rubio splashed the three right now with Levert as I talk about it. I I think that could be key for them in the playoffs. That could be key, especially in half court setting when the game is rugged and slowed down. Levert shines in those situations.
I think Cleveland's good, but I still lean. Let me look at the playoff picture a
I
little bit.
I like him more than I like Philly, for example.
I like the actually I don't. I like
Mm,
Philly a little bit more, and I'll just
hmm
say I'm warming up to how Harden has played lately, and I
Oh,
think
Harden's balling right now.
he's better than Garland and Donovan Mitchell right now to me. Um, but yeah, I think Cleveland's definitely a good team. Yo, check this out.
Hmm
Cleveland makes the playoffs. Probably the most insane playoff matchup that I think for ages.
hmm
Cleveland versus Knicks, bro.
Oh, Cleveland's gonna
To
Cleveland's
me,
gonna
I feel like that's where I like Cleveland against teams like that. Like I feel like Cleveland's like the gatekeeper of like the best teams in the East, but I don't think that they can beat the next three above them in a
Cleveland
seven
will.
game
I
series.
think Cleveland beats the Knicks. I think Cleveland beats Philly.
I think
That
I
would be
think
a
they beat the Knicks
bloodbath.
too.
I think that'd be a
Yeah, but
bloodbath in
it'd be a
Philly.
bloodbath. It'd be a freaking bloodbath. Yeah, I like that verbiage. I
Um,
like that. It'd be a bloodbath.
I
Cleveland
don't
versus the
think
Knicks
they
would go
beat
seven.
the
Cleveland and the Knicks would go
Bucks.
seven on purpose, and the NBA would have to fix it that way. I'm saying it. I'm
Box
speaking
office.
into it.
Box
It has to
office.
go. That has to go seven. And think about it. A game seven in Cleveland or game six in New York.
Mm,
Jesus Christ.
mm, mm. The tickets. Oof,
Yeah,
Tatum,
we'll have some
Tatum,
spicy playoff matchups
Tatum.
coming
Oh, I
in the middle.
cannot wait. Sparks will fly. The West is a battlefield. We have a potential. It could easily be Warriors Denver round one, and Steph just exploding all over the back to back MVP Jokic. Like that could be amazing. And then you could have a Dallas versus the Suns round one.
Who's your best?
like
Who's your best opponent to go up against the Suns?
like ideal matchup, like what I who I would want, or who I think we should get to move forward. Because I want the Lakers. I would love to see LeBron and KD go at it
Yep.
for a 7 game series.
Okay, so the Lakers.
I
So
want
the
the
Lakers.
Lakers.
So pretty much
That's what I
who you would
want.
want
But that's
the
not who
Lake.
we're
Okay,
gonna get
okay,
because
so
they're
yeah,
not
that's not who
they're
you want.
not gonna make
Okay,
the
so look at the
playoffs.
standing. Look at the standings now. So who you would want? That's funny that you say the Lakers,
Yeah,
but
that's what I want. But
look
that's
at the
not who we're
standings
gonna
right
get.
now.
That's not who we're gonna
Look at the
get.
standings right now.
hmm
Realistically, where do you think you will fall, and who do you think you'll get?
So realistically, I think we go up to a second seed and
Ooh, what?
second seed. We're going. Listen. Kevin Durant is playing
5
now.
games back.
I will call it out right now. We're going to win streak right now. We're probably gonna win the next like 15 games. Tell you that right now, in a row, in a row. Um, who do we realistically? I'm gonna be as realistic as I can. I think we go up to two, and we end up against possibly. I think they dip. Possibly the Clippers or the Timberwolves. I think the Clippers might dip. The Warriors are gonna rise. The Clippers are gonna dip. I don't know if the Mavericks. The Mavericks are tricky too. Where they could land is tricky too. So we're either gonna get the Clippers or the Mavs. That's what we're gonna get, and I like our chances against either. I'd rather the Mavs because the Clippers could be a tough matchup. Westbrook and that would be box office too. Westbrook versus KD for a playoff series.
What if playoffs started today and you play the Warriors?
We'll beat the Warriors. This version of the Warriors will beat the Warriors with Steph. That would be fun. That'd be fun to watch. We still beat the Warriors though, even with Steph. Like the Suns have owned their division. The Suns have owned. Suns. We should beat the Warriors. I think we beat the Warriors. The West is a battlefield. Battlefield. The Nuggets are gonna hold on to that one seed.
Yeah, I just the West is really good. I think this is the best. This to me, like if you're a fan of the NBA, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the best version right now. Like of the test of every superstar that we have mentioned: Ja Morant,
Yup.
KD,
Yup.
LeBron,
Yup. De'Aaron Fox and
Chris
Sabonis.
Paul,
The
De'Aaron
Kings. The
Fox, Damian
Kings.
Lillard.
Yup. Anthony
I mean,
Edwards.
I won't
Anthony
even say shy.
Edwards.
I won't say shy. He's not arrived yet.
Yeah, he's not here yet.
Ant-Man, yes.
Ant Man
Ant-Man,
for
yep.
sure.
Damian,
Yup.
yes.
Yup.
Ant-Man, yes.
Yup. Yup.
Um,
They gotta earn their
how
keep
about
right
this?
now.
How
They
about
gotta earn
this?
their keep.
How about this? I'm even including Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan now.
They're playing better now. They're playing better after the All
The
Star break.
only guy to me who I feel like out of every team that's currently in it, who I feel like kind of has nothing to prove, and this is gonna sound weird,
LeBron.
and nope, LeBron does. LeBron has way too much to prove. What? No.
He's not
If
making
the
the
Warriors
playoffs.
win again, no, of course. But if the dominoes even fall worse than that, like the Warriors win again, like that's just not good. But the only guy who I think can gain nothing from this entire playoffs,
Steph.
and probably Bradley Beal.
Huh?
It's so weird.
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
because there's nothing that he could gain in the sense of like he even if he puts on a show, we know they're not going to win a championship. Two, he's already re-signed up with the Wizards.
They're in
Like
the
he's already
playing right now. They're in the
yeah, they're in the
playing.
play, of course. But what's the best you see them doing versus the worst? And does that really change anything about Bradley Beal?
Even if they sneak in there and face the Bucks, they'll get swept.
And even how about this? Let's say they beat the Bucks and they make it to the finals, but lose in the finals. Does that change anything with Bradley Beal? It
No,
changes
he's
nothing.
still
It
Bradley Bill.
changes. Yeah, you're
He's
still
still
the
Bradley
Wizards.
Bill.
You're still the Wizards. So nothing really changes there. But
He'll.
everybody else has something to prove, and that includes LeBron. That includes LeBron.
They're not making the playoffs, bro. The Lakers can.
But
I think it's time. LA. I think it's time to get your affairs in order. Your season may be over already.
we'll see, man.
Their season may be over. Are they beating OKC tonight? No, no Anthony Davis, no LeBron James.
Gonna be I'm staying up. I know that, and we'll be here at the basketball's in to watch this through. I definitely will be here.
Like,
But yeah, do they win?
hmm.
All I'm gonna say is this: I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to watch the train wreck. And whoever's train it is, as long as it's
Ah.
not Boston this early, I will be having fun with it.
He said, "I am
And to
here to
me,
watch it."
I've always said that LeBron was done when he
Mhm.
left Cleveland and went to LA. The
Mhm.
bubble ring was just that was an outlier. That wasn't even NBA basketball to me. So I just always have been under
Hey,
the notion
they're
LeBron
proud.
as a number one is over.
They're
I've always said that.
they're proud of their little bubble ring. All right, don't rain on their parade. They They love that little bubble ring.
LeBron
These LA
winning a
fans.
championship as the number one guy is it's over. Those days if ever they existed.
Mm,
Because if they did, they didn't last for long to me. I don't know what
mm.
I don't know what Disney Fantasyland other people live in, but those days are done.
You're
Like
saying
LeBron,
it will never
LeBron
happen again.
needs LeBron will not be the main guy of a ring. He will be the other.
Mm.
Just like I mean, I guess in Cleveland you could say he won it, but the way that those rings felt, it didn't feel like it was just him. It was a
Yeah,
team win.
yeah.
Like it's always gonna feel like that. The only one you kind of felt like that was the Cleveland one, where him and Kyrie go berserk. But at the same time, we'll never see LeBron
Yeah, we
like that
won't.
again.
I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I'd have
We
to
won't.
agree. I have to agree.
And I think Laker fans are happy and fucking they get hard-ons with stats. And I think that's where I hate to say it, man. LeBron was just the first Jokic. Maybe it is what it is. That's okay to admit that,
The
guys.
first Jokic.
Yeah, the first stat guy, the first
Mm,
player who has successfully modified their game into the modern era
era.
statistically. Yeah,
Hmm.
like I mean, Russell Westbrook did it.
My thing with LeBron is that his supreme athleticism helped him more than Jokic. I think IQ wise, I'm gonna sound wild disrespectful. Jokic might see the floor even better than the LeBron. It's just LeBron's physical gifts combined with his playmaking ability made him the behemoth that he is. But Yoke, he's not super fast. He's not super strong. He doesn't jump the highest. He is a 7 footer.
I will say one thing
And
though.
but he knows how to dissect the defense.
And two, he doesn't leave his teams.
And there's that.
Let's
like,
just call
like
it like I'm
what
like,
Yoke
dude,
is
every
doing,
3 years,
what Yoke is
every
doing,
3 years, LeBron, your team has to reset.
what
For
Yoke,
for whatever reason, your team has to reset.
what Yoke is doing with no help. What I mean, he has help, but like lesser help than some of these LeBron teams, and locking in number one seeds. Locking in this number one seed that's kind of impressive. I don't know how many times Cleveland was like a 2 seed or a 3 seed, or it's just like, dude, you're LeBron James. How you not the one seed? So that's it. I respect, and that's the East. The East has always been a little weaker. Like Yoke, I respect the hell out of his game, man. Unique,
Yeah,
unique.
it's a team sport, and
He literally
that's what you gotta like it.
brings the best out of his teammates. Like he literally everybody. If you play
And the
with Yoke,
team understands like we have to use Yoke as the pivot. Like I
yup,
can't I can't just sit here and just dribble the air out the basketball.
he
Like I gotta
they
give it to
have.
I gotta give it to Jokic.
It's the buy-in, man. They buy
Yep.
in. They buy in. They believe in what he does. He believes in what they do. Like you're good at this. I'm gonna get you in a
The
position to
team,
do it.
yo.
Like it's, and then I watch him motion the offense. Like he's not even past the half court. He's motioning the offense. He didn't make not one move. Looks at one person, passes it the other way, and I'm just like, whoa. LeBron would have to dribble, penetrate, kick, corner shooter, money. Whereas Jokic is just somebody goes into motion. There's another motion. Oh wow, somebody is wide open. And it's like, did Yoke even move? No. All he did was put it there, make the pass. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I truly believe he looks the score after he looks the pass.
Yeah, it's I mean, and styles are styles, bro.
Styles and
A lot of a
styles.
lot of a lot of people really thought LeBron was like the next Jordan, but not really understanding like nah.
No,
He's
no, no,
more
no,
like
no, no, no.
Magic,
He
bro.
likes to
And he's
pass. He likes to
yeah,
pass. Man, LeBron likes the diamond. He likes
he's
it.
way more like Matt. Like I don't hear nobody comparing Jokic to Jordan.
Nope. No. Oh, you
Like
gotta love it.
this dude Jordan, this dude Jordan would just get the ball and go straight to the basket. Like there's no analyzing this. Oh man, Celtics up two, by the way. Phoenix Suns game. I got the Philly game on. I don't know why. Suns up 9.
All right. I'm over here just glued to the Celtics.
Yeah, good game from KD, man. 14, 4 and 2, 2 blocks.
I like seeing the blocks. Like I want him to be comfortable defensively. That's how you know if he's healthy or not. If he's actually trying to make plays on the defensive end. I
Easy play from Chris Paul, man.
think he's ready. Oh, the Hornets made a little run. We were up by 20. Made a little run. Okay.
And I like to see that Devin Booker got his new toy in KD, but he still got 22, putting up 17 shots. I like it. Locked in. Chris Paul always gotta be dying.
Trying to get back in there. Come on. Let a brother in.
Knicks up big on Brooklyn.
Man, Brooklyn should be focused on rebuilding. They're gonna go to the playoff and lose in the first round. And they need to give Cam Thomas more minutes.
Chicago taking care of business.
He
Surprise,
he
surprise.
he is
Yeah.
their best scorer. Ooh, big bucket by Oubre. Okay, cuts the lead down. Nah, New York is literally destroying Brooklyn. It's not even close.
Freaking beatdown.
You think Katie smelled the roses? He's like, I am not winning with these boys.
Really taking care of Miami. That's another team on my radar this summer. The Miami Heat.
Mm.
Which direction they go with Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Bam. I mean, I know they just got Kevin Love.
Yep, I actually like that addition. Um, and oh, that's one I had called out. That Love was gonna be on the move, even though you recommended that Cleveland kept him. Ooh, good
Yeah,
shot, good
everybody was
shot,
confused why they let him
good
go.
shot.
You
I
called it,
didn't
yeah.
know, I didn't know it was gonna be to Miami, but yeah, I knew they were buying him out. They were buying him out. I thought he was going. I for sure thought he was gonna take a first class to L.A., first flight to L.A., which I think he could have helped that team, especially with LeBron going down. He would have had the same amount of minutes. Terry Rozier.
Look, man, these guys just don't stop playing. So
Terry
sorry if
Rozier.
you guys are listening to it in the
Terry
background.
Terry Rozier is just such a good guard. Like I love his game. Just a solid point guard. He could play any era. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Just kind of sucks he's on a bad team, but
Oh,
he's
terrible team.
not
Terrible team.
not good enough to play at that level. Like I don't think he is. Like he's not that durable. Like to be like a second fiddle type of guy,
On
but
a
he
on a
wants that money.
on a bad team.
Yeah, but
Cause
he
I
he
think
just
on a
wants that
good
money.
team, he'd be a great third. A great third. I would love
Yeah,
Terry
he don't
Rozier
want
on
to. He don't want to get paid like a third though.
that. Hey, some thirds get good money, man. You gotta understand, Draymond got paid. What a block by Okogie! The masked
Bird
menace.
rights.
The
Bird
masked
rights. He
menace.
was drafted by that team.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Look at Devin Booker
You
trying
know,
to.
like kind of like the in-house stuff. Like Terry Rozier would be looking for a team to sign him
Hmm. Booker's just walking into a good
that
door.
has no, didn't really grow up in their farm system.
Hmm.
I mean, honestly, he should have got it from Boston. If you're really being real,
Kyrie muddied those waters. Muddied those waters.
Kimba, yeah.
Shoo! Shoo! Sorry
How's the
again.
weather up there in Boston, man?
Cold. We had snow. Not enough snow to shut things down, but enough snow to bother everything. And now I'm sneezing all over again. And then we're supposed to get more snow this weekend. So,
Jeez.
uh huh. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty warm here.
It's nice over here, huh?
Yeah, it's all good down here in Zen Island, man. Down here in SoFlo. Harden. Harden's really he looks better. He looks healthy.
Hmm. No, honestly, he does. He's
He
playing
looks healthy. Yeah.
much better. The Harden that's playing right now is so much better than the Harden that was playing earlier in the year.
If it goes south with Philly, I'm praying he comes to Orlando.
Hmm. Yeah, he could play his brand of basketball there. I think he slow things down a bit for the Paulos and the. He likes being a guard though. It could work. It could work.
It could work,
It could
right?
work. It could
We
work.
just pay him. We just give him all the money in the
Yep,
world.
yep. I see the vision. I see the vision. Although Orlando should have been tanking for Victor, you know what? They're playing good basketball. Orlando's gonna be a thorn at somebody's side in the first round of the playoffs. I'll tell you that much.
Are they even? Are they're in contention like that?
I'm pretty sure they're ninth.
Nah, they're like they're
Oh, they
like 3 games.
draw.
Yeah,
They're
like three and a
13.
half.
The
Yeah,
Raptors are 9. The Wizards are 10. Orlando's at least better than Washington. Like, come on. I think the Bulls are gonna go on a run.
yeah, they're winning tonight right now.
Um,
That'll be 129.
I can't gauge how good or bad the Hawks are. I just don't think they're good this year. I just don't think this is their year. The Heat too. The Heat have not been good.
Yeah, he are in a huge dilemma what to do. I think with Tyler Hero.
He's not that good. He's not that guy.
Uh
He's not. He's really
I don't want
not.
to say he's not. I just think that they have better players. Like I think could Hero go to a team like the Thunder and play with Giddy and Shy? Yeah, and be like a good, really good component.
Yeah, but
Nah.
he's not a one like or a
Yeah,
two.
nah. That's
Cause
what I'm
Jimmy
saying.
Jimmy really needs a two.
Yeah, the team of the Heat needs
Hmm.
something more serious. Like they need something like that's gonna hit.
Yeah, like he's not
Like to
it.
me, the Heat honestly move Tyler Hero and try to get up with like Zach Levine or DeMar DeRozan at least.
Mm,
Like somebody a little bit more stable. Like Tyler
mm.
Hero's like,
I think if they could get a Zach Levine, then they're cooking with gas. I feel like Levine's a little more explosive, and he can
nah.
stretch the floor better. It's better for spacing, especially with a guy like Jimmy Butler, who's very good passer. Um, I like that a little better. like that a little bit. You don't want
Yeah, either or.
two really good 20-point scorers who both can't shoot the three ball. And
Hero's just
DeRozan and
not.
Butler. Levine can really explode, and Levine can actually carry an offense. I don't think that Tyler can. Tyler in spurts, yeah, like he'll get hot, but for the most part, Tyler's not it. He's just a better Duncan Robinson.
Nah, nah, nah.
The
Nah, that's messed up. Don't disrespect Tyler like that, man. Duncan Robinson is just a shooter.
Nets are about to drop to seventh.
To me, Tyler Hero at least like has moves and can handle the basketball.
Realistically, I think the Nets can even drop out of the playoffs. They're on a three-game losing streak.
Tyler Hero on the Brooklyn Nets would be a good look.
I like that a little better. Well, what do they?
Like
What
he
do they
needs to
send
be
to
the
the Heat?
primary ball handler.
What do
Like he
they?
needs to. He can't be the two guard. Like he
Mm,
can't be asked to like play these big time
but
roles.
he's
Like,
not really a good passer either.
but he doesn't. He shouldn't be asked to. Like he should be the picker. Like they should literally. He should bring the ball up, and the play would be him just giving it to somebody or him getting a pick and roll. But it would not be him facilitating. Like it would be, yo, you got to get us buckets.
Hear me out. I think a better spot, a perfect spot for that kid.
Or off the ball, off of other scorers. Like I said, Shy and Giddy.
He should be on the Warriors.
Jordan Poole.
Yep, swap him out. I like Tyler Hero over there. Swap him out. And then Jordan
Nah.
Poole. Jordan Poole is a little better suited for Miami. Attacking the
Nah.
rim,
I think
slashing,
that's too
finding the
much running
shooters.
I think that's too much running for Tyler. I
Oh
like it
Lord! But
schematically
he's
though.
gonna get great looks, and he's a shooter.
I
Shooter.
like it
Yeah,
schematically
he
though. Like
loves to shoot.
I'll tell you this much: that
Uh
locker
huh.
room would be way better.
Yeah, and then it helps Miami more because they get more of a penetrator who can kick it.
I
Like
don't, yo, Jordan Poole though. I don't know, yo. That his attitude.
what
I
attitude?
don't think
What?
I don't think it'll rub with Jimmy Butler.
No, I think they'll hit it off. I think Jimmy will feed off of that.
I don't think Jordan Poole plays D like that.
Well, yeah, he would definitely have to. Jimmy would yell at him
Like
to play some defense.
I think Jordan Poole is perfect. Like he is perfect for that role on championship teams, but where he is in like what locker room definitely plays a fact. Like his time in Golden State, it's shaky because of Draymond.
No,
But
nobody
who's
gets
this?
along with Draymond. Draymond called Kevin
Of
Durant a
course.
beat.
Well,
Like yo,
I think Tyler Hero would. I think Tyler Hero
like
would.
Draymond is actually
I think Tyler Hero in Golden. That's why I liked when you said Tyler
yeah,
Hero.
yeah, like
Because Tyler Hero in that locker room, it would be fun. He would go on the podcast, like
yeah, he
he
would.
would have fun with
Yeah, he would.
Dre.
Yeah, he would.
But Jordan Poole, his personality's more like, yo, I'm my own man type of thing. Like I'm trying to be the best basketball player, blah blah blah. But at the same time, he definitely is not like he's not a head case.
Jimmy
Like I think
likes
The
hoopers.
Lakers would be the perfect fit for him.
But the Lakers can't offer anything valuable of true
Of course,
value to
yeah.
him. Yeah.
But just playing with like a LeBron, and LeBron's like, yo, Poole, yo, I need 30
So
from you
good.
tonight.
Just do that. And then he'll
You know,
defer when
I
it's
need
time to
30.
defer.
Exactly. It's like a baby Kobe.
uh, oh,
Like
young Kyrie.
that's the role I love Jordan Poole for, but he's on the wrong team. I'm like, bro, you're on the good boys club team.
No, I think
You're
he'd
in
be
the
fine if it wasn't for
you're in
Draymond.
Princeton.
If it
You know
wasn't
what I'm saying? Like,
for Draymond
nah,
in that
I
locker
think it's
room,
the
he'd be
issues
fine.
really Clay and Steph. That's what I think.
No, he feeds off
Dude,
of Steph. He feeds off
this
of
team
Steph.
is better without Jordan Poole, bro. You are so this team is way better without Jordan Poole
I
is what
mean
I'm saying.
I remember Jordan Poole turning up in the playoffs and actually helping them.
Yes. No, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
A healthy Clay, a
Mhm.
healthy Steph. They don't need Jordan Poole. That's what I'm saying. I think Jordan Poole is really good next to these guys. Like I said,
Yeah.
this team is helping him. They're elevating him. But he would be better off on a team that really needs him The Warriors don't need
They
Jordan
don't
Poole.
need him. I
They
could.
don't
That's
need
they don't
you're trying
need
to say they
Jordan
need.
Poole.
I'm like, I don't think so. Like it's if Clay's healthy and they have Steph and you plug in like you said Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero. I'm like, bro, the Warriors would run way more
I
efficiently
I
and they
think
would take way more threes.
I think you're forgetting their true Finals MVP too. The real Finals MVP to me was Andrew Wiggins for just the
Yeah,
way
for
he
sure.
controlled.
But I
Yeah,
think this team is limited right now. Like
yeah.
bro, they want to play like the Celtics. They want to jack up threes. They want to play in the
Mhm.
modern era. Jordan Poole stops that. Like he makes it more of like the Kyrie aspect. Let me shake a little bit. Let me get the pick and roll. But I think the Warriors really want to get shots up. Like I think they want nice zoom action plays, Duncan Robinson pin downs, Draymond Green up and under passes, Clay in the corner. Like I think they want a lot more threes.
That's fair.
But yeah, Jordan Poole, man, he would be dope in LA.
I think
He'd be dope in Phoenix.
Draymond's days are counted. I think.
You think they get rid of him?
Yeah, Jordan Poole's playing too good. Yeah, they're gonna have to. They're really gonna have to. The vibes are off, man. In the locker room, Draymond even admitted it on the podcast. He's like, since I punched him, I really regret it because the vibes are
He said
off.
since I punched him.
He literally said, yeah, since the incident, the locker room has not been the same this year. He knows. He knows. I think. I think.
He said that on his podcast.
Mhm. Mhm. Let's see if I could get the verbatim on it. Mm,
Mm,
Papa.
mm. It's not the same since I punched him. Damn.
uh,
If he said that,
let's
I
find it.
mean, if you're the owner of if you're the GM, what do you do? Do you get rid of Jordan Poole? What? Draymond?
Ah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Cause whatever you do, you have to get Steph's consent.
I'm getting rid of Jordan Poole, dude. You're crazy. I don't know
Whatever you
why
do,
you would not.
whatever
Dude,
you
I would
do.
get rid of Jordan Poole and get Draymond a car.
I
I'm being for real. Like, if you're trying to build culture,
don't know,
dude, I
man.
would dangle Jordan Poole this summer and ask Steph, do you guys want another 3-point shooter? What do you guys need? What do you guys want? Because to me, I would try to get another 3-point shooter. I'd try to get another fucking crazy 3-point shooter. Not Jordan Poole, not another shake and bake guy, but an
Uh,
actual 3-point specialist.
just somebody who's just gonna hit threes.
Yep. And size.
They definitely need
Somebody.
size. They definitely need size. Cause Jokic will have help sooner or later. Jokic will have a better help than a Michael Porter Jr. Like help.
Yeah, I would definitely look to get some really good help. Like I don't like Jordan Poole. I like Jordan Poole, but I really don't think that's what the Warriors want to be doing, bro. Like I remember watching the Warriors without Jordan Poole. Much different team. Much
Yeah,
different team.
they are different. They are different. Um, but I like
And
that
because you
that
have Jordan
that
Poole, you're forced to get guys like Dante DiVincenzo.
I like the dynamic that Jordan Poole brought to that team because he was unpredictable. Like during the playoffs, he was very unpredictable when
He
he was
was
on.
he was perfect for when Clay was down. That's what I think.
Yeah, like and right now Clay's Clay's clicking right now. I like what Clay. I like how Clay looks right now.
Lakers game, by the way, is tipped.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one. That's a little early for a West Coast game, isn't it?
Lakers down two right now, 44-42.
No D'Angelo Russell, no LeBron James, no Anthony Davis. Can the
Yep.
Lakers win? This would be. This would have been a Westbrook kind of night. You know, the guy that
Even
doesn't miss
look,
games.
if you look at the minutes in the box score, everybody, one thing the Zen likes to do, I like to look at the minutes in the box score, especially with teams like the Lakers, bad teams. You have a superstar player not playing, your co-stars not playing. How do you manage minutes? Are you giving minutes to particular players, or is everybody freaking playing? With the Lakers, everybody's freaking playing.
Everybody's playing.
Everybody's freaking playing. Everybody's playing.
It said all hands on deck.
Hmm. And to me, you can. I mean, dude, I can go way deep with this analyzing basketball stuff, but if you look at the minutes played and it's sparse like this is a sign of a team that doesn't, they're looking for answers. They're searching
They don't
for
know.
somebody to get hot out of any one of these players. There's no guy playing more minutes, considerably more minutes than the other. The only guy who's playing a lot is hot, and it's Troy Brown. He hasn't missed a shot. So, teams like the Lakers, good luck. And I guess a guy like I can't even judge this game. There's not even no Shy Gilgis Alexander, just Josh Giddey. Yeah, just Josh Giddey.
Just Josh Giddey, they have a chance then.
Yep,
They have a chance.
yep, just Josh Giddey.
That this is a winnable game if it's just Josh Giddey.
Lakers up 4 now. They must hear me.
It's just
Phoenix is
Josh.
up 8, by the way, with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
That's good.
Kevin Durant, 17, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. AD, word. I honestly didn't want him to go to 35.
Oh, you like 7?
I like 7.
Mm.
I hope KD never does what he did again. Like I really hope he retires
He
a
needs to
son. I
stay
hope
right where he's at.
I I hope him and Charles Barkley become best friends and they help mend the fences. I hope Charles Barkley gets to do whatever he wants with the Suns team. Like
Hmm.
I hope it's all peaches, man. I just don't want to see him leave again.
Yeah, no, he gotta stick it up, man. He gotta stay right where he at. He gotta stay right where he at.
And he has the perfect co-star in Devin Booker.
Yeah,
He has a
no.
Kobe.
I
He
think he
has a Kobe
knows.
guy.
I think he knows. I think he knows. I think he knows.
He has a
He's
Kobe
a this
guy.
is a guy that goes to bed to watching Jordan films and then wakes up and watches Kobe. I think he knows what he did. I know he knows what he has. I think he knows the situation. I think that's why he mentioned that team as his preferred destination. And he got exactly what he wanted. You know why? Because management in Brooklyn loved Kevin Durant through and through. He was low maintenance. He didn't make waves. He showed up and played whenever he could play. He didn't complain. They gave him exactly what he wanted. Meanwhile, Kyrie, they sent him exactly where he didn't want. They were like, "Oh, you want to go to LA?
Yeah, they didn't.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. Absolutely not." Kevin Durant got exactly what he wanted from a basketball standpoint. I know he thought about the X's and the O's. He probably always wanted to play with Chris Paul. He probably always wanted to play with D Book. And then he looked at Devin Booker like, damn, I've been playing with Claxton. And before that, I played with Drummond. We'll see if Kevin Durant gets his fairy tale ending because a ring in Phoenix kind of erases that stain left by Brooklyn. Phoenix has never won a ring.
I don't think that there's a stain in Brooklyn to me. Like I really don't. Like you may feel like that way, maybe because like you're obviously you're closer to the pot than I am. You're a KD fan, but I don't. I really don't feel like there is, bro. Like I honestly have a true mulligan for KD because I think
Kyrie.
most of Brooklyn, yeah, most of Brooklyn's issues had nothing to do with Kevin Durant. I just think Kevin Durant chose probably the worst teammate ever. Like,
Oh my God,
and that
KD.
has, and let's be real, that has nothing to do with him on the basketball court. Like, so I can't judge him too harshly.
9 for 13, bro. 9 for 13, bro. It's so beautiful to watch this man play ball. It's so
Ooh,
beautiful
KD
to
is
watch this man play
fucking
ball, man.
cooking.
Yo, it's just the effortlessness on the pull ups, catching in rhythm. Pull up. Cameron Payne is racking up assists just because Kevin Durant is catching it in rhythm. Like,
Yeah, they're going back to KD again. You see Chris Paul going right back to him?
like, yo, this is
Go right back to him.
crazy.
They're gonna run a
Mm-mm-mm.
set. Let's see what they run.
He is
Nice little
cooking. He is.
fake PNR down screen for KD. Big on little. They try to get the switch. No switch. KD with the down screen. No, we're gonna go ISO Chris Paul. Chris Paul misses. Charlotte rebound.
I want a
I like that.
bunch.
I like those Hornets unis.
Yeah, they're kind of clean. I like Dennis Smith Jr.'s look. He said something to Katie. Katie laughed, but Dennis looked mad. Dennis Smith. He probably said, "Yo, get me out of here. I'll be a great backup over here." Gordon Hayward to the free throw line.
Miami down 18.
There's something going on in Miami, and Jimmy can't fix it. You know, Jimmy's playing good basketball. Even through it all, he's maintaining good numbers. It's everything around him that's burning. And I love Spo. I think Spolstra is one of the best coaches out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Spo. That might be a time for a change for Spo, or like I think I always find it interesting in teams like roster building and stuff.
Yeah,
You have all the talent. You got every player that you identified that you wanted to have, but you're losing.
you're losing.
Like that's what I'm like. That makes
Built to
no sense.
lose. Mhm.
No sense at all. That and you know what it reminds me of? Of I mean a worse situation though. The Lakers. You've got an AD. You got all of the guys you said you wanted in the offseason, Russell Westbrook.
Mhm.
And you
Mhm.
guys still can't win?
Can't
Like
get
that
it
doesn't
done.
yeah, that doesn't seem like an issue of yo, we gotta make more trades. It seems more like, bro, our organizational structure, the way we see it,
It's not it. It's
it's
not
not it.
it. It's not it. Yo, has there been a better plug and play player than Kevin Durant? Because he looks like he's played with these guys forever already. Like this is what is going on.
Yeah, but remember, you already said at the beginning of the stream, this team is should not be favored. They're not good. They're not
Yeah,
a.
yeah.
They're
Yo,
not.
yo, 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 yo.
They're
Let me slow down. Let me slow down.
not
This is the Hornets. Let me
It is the
relax.
Hornets, but
Let me
I definitely
relax.
think I definitely think you're right though. Like
Like,
this,
yo,
this
just plug
as long
and
as the
play.
Suns can play for 3 quarters, I'm like, yeah, all you got to do is close,
Yep.
and I think that they can do that.
They got closes. They got three of them.
Yep, and they got a big man,
And they got a big man who makes his free throws. I
and
cannot
the big
stress
man
it
is
enough.
none of the three closes that you need.
Incredible.
And if you think about it this way, postseason implications.
Hmm.
What if two of your three go out? with foul trouble or whatever.
You're still
I'm like, you
dangerous.
still have,
You're
you
still
still
dangerous.
have,
You
you
have
still
enough.
have one
You have
in
enough.
Aiton.
You have enough. You still have enough. You- Any combination of Kevin Durant and Booker, you're good. You're good. Even Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Aiton, you're still good. Still good.
Oh yeah, and then we have T.J. Warren, Okogie.
Like what? You gonna get buckets.
It's a
You
good
just
team,
gotta
man.
close. Just gotta get stops and close. They got scores, and I'm not. I'm hearing whispers of Carmelo going for a workout. I'm like, you know what? O-
Oh my
Off the
god.
bench. Hey, listen. Off the bench.
Oh god.
My problem with Melo is defense. That's my only problem with Melo.
My problem with Melo is I might just have better options.
Uh, I
Like
mean, at that point, he's just ring chasing.
if I'm Melo, I would have. I mean, he probably can't now. I would have been hit up Denver.
Oh, that would have been beautiful.
He's crazy, right? Like,
That would have been
especially when you think about Michael Porter
beautiful.
Jr. too.
Yo.
He doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Melo is. He says he's smart, but
Wow.
he doesn't. Like I'm.
Wow. And yo, the fans would eat it up. The fans would eat it up. He would have a chance to
Yep.
play
And
meaningful
he would
minutes.
tell he could tell Denver straight up, I don't even want to start.
Yo, they would trust
You know,
him. They would trust him in the fourth quarter. They would trust him. They would. They would let him. They would let him go for game winners. Absolutely.
sadly, you're right. They
I
would.
know. And Jokic would give it to him where he
And
could
my thing
make it.
is, in a perfect world, if Melo is as good as he says he is, how is it not going to be easy for you to learn to play off of Jokic and increase your value?
Mm.
Like give him the ball, let Jokic set a pick and roll, dribble handoff. Like I'm like, dude, you have some good seasons there, Melo. Tomorrow we'll make this audio into a short.
Oh, we're gonna have to because this is a great idea, man. This is a great idea. You. It's not the first time you floated it about either.
About what?
Oh, Melo going back to Denver, man. He should.
Yeah,
He
he should.
should.
He
He
should go back
should.
to Denver.
He
It makes
should.
perfect
He
sense.
should, man. He really should.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Just like Russ should. I mean, he's with Clippers now. I would have been hit up OKC on a reunion tour. And to me, if we're gonna talk about like potential landing spots, what should Kyrie do? Kyrie should stop playing games.
Go with daddy. Go back to dad.
Go back to LeBron, bro. Like I don't think he should stay with Dallas. I think if Dallas is smart, just take some picks or players from the Lakers and let Kyrie get the supermax with y'all and sign and trade him. Like I'm being for real. Like just let Kyrie get his money. Don't be mad or anything. Just sign and trade him and get assets from the Lakers.
Just get a bunch of
Like
assets.
don't be bitter. Don't let Kyrie walk away and you just like traded mad pieces to get him.
Kyrie Irving. Yeah, the Lakers have really good pieces right now. I like Vanderbilt. I like Malik Beasley. Like all those guys can help Luca.
Yep, and even if you're LA, keep D'Lo
And a
with
Schroeder.
Kyrie.
And a Schroeder. Like yeah,
Keep
that's
keep D'Lo with Kyrie.
yeah, Luca could come out and just have a lot more help out
And
of this
yeah,
Kyrie thing.
Dennis Schroeder, yes.
Yeah, like
To me, the European community would love to see Dennis
Dennis with
Schroeder and
Luca. Yeah.
Luca. They would love to see
Oh
that.
man. Yeah,
um,
I think Katie's done for the night, and they're gonna have D Book close it out.
yeah, he should be. He don't need to play in this game.
Uh,
He got 23.
an efficient 23.
23 highest plus minus on the team. 24 minutes.
Kevin
Good.
Durant, basically off the bench. That's everybody's nightmare. It's
On a
just-
night where CP3 has 2 points.
there's gonna be a lot of those 2 points, 10 assists. That's what I want. That's what I want.
And you're gonna attribute a night like tonight as he's losing it. That's what you're gonna say.
Honestly, the more I
It's
talk to
there's
you,
no way
you know
this
what
losing
I'm
it.
envisioning right now. You know what I'm envisioning? Rajon Rondo in
Yeah.
Boston. This is
Yep.
what I'm seeing. This is what
Yep.
I'm seeing. Like you don't need to
And he can
do
shoot.
much. You don't need to do much, but go ahead, do your thing.
Yep. Do your thing.
If you got it, do your thing. But you don't need to. You gotta,
And he's much more of a leader than Rajon.
you gotta KD, KG.
He's a perfect leader. He's a perfect leader for
Mhm.
KD.
Yo, you just wanna
He'll
hoop.
treat KD just like everybody else. And KD's like, yeah, that's exactly how I want to be treated.
No, Kevin Durant just wants to play good basketball.
I just want to be
That's
treated just like
it.
everybody else.
That is it, man. Draymond really ruined a good thing, cause Golden State was perfect. Golden State was perfect.
Without Draymond, though, Golden State doesn't win titles.
I think they could have won if they got rid of Draymond for KD. If they immediately traded Draymond after he called KD whatever.
I don't think that would have sat well with Steph.
Mm.
Like, I think Steph likes KD and Draymond, but I do think Steph, like, he doesn't like change.
Yeah.
It's clear. Like, he doesn't really, like, he's not really, like, pushing for Jordan Poole to get minutes, and he definitely seems
No,
on
he's
Team
not.
Clay.
No, he's not. No, he's definitely Team Clay. He's 1,000% Team Clay. It's just Jordan Poole's growth is undeniable. He's just
That's why you gotta trade him. If you're like, stop playing, man. Warriors need to stop playing, Doug. Like, to me, these are those moments in video games where it's like, yo, we have this young rising, and it's like, dude, what am I doing? We're trading him. Like, like, no, we're not playing that game. Like, trade him and get your rings if you can.
oh boy, they're trapping D book. Pull up. Ugh, airball.
Trade him and get your rings if you can, especially if he's a sour apple. Like, to me, Aiton, let Aiton start complaining. Say anything to Kate. Oh, you're out.
I don't think Aiton's gonna
You're
complain.
out.
I think
No,
Aiton's
of course
smelling
he
the
won't.
roses. He's like, yo, I can win a
Yeah, of
ring.
course he
I
won't.
can win
Of
a
course he
ring.
won't. Of course he won't. But if he did, I'd be like, oh,
Yeah,
bro, you're gone.
he's out. He's out. They can get quality for Aiton too. He's a rare breed.
But you can't trade Chris Paul and you can't trade Devin Booker. That's the deal that KD wanted, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Chris Paul deflects all of the media
Mhm.
crap.
Mhm.
KD doesn't have to be a big boy.
Mhm.
He gets to just play basketball. And Devin Booker, same for him. Like, he's just another guy. Chris Paul gets all of the
Yeah, Chris
he
Paul
never
knows how
won a
to handle. He
ring.
knows how to handle all the media. And shit. Yeah, he knows how to. Yeah, Chris
He
Paul.
never won a ring. Like, that talk, let that be the conversation.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul. Chris Paul doesn't
Chris
care.
Paul gets his first and finals MVP.
So
Kevin
many,
Durant.
so many
It's like,
people.
oh, what?
So many people would be happy just to see Chris Paul win one, anyways. So, like the basketball community as a whole is kind of like Chris Paul needs one.
And I think for the basketball community and for guys like Kyrie, it shuts up that narrative. Oh, I got one with LeBron. Like, I feel like Kyrie's ring is already old, but for a guy like D Book to get one,
hmm
and it's not Steph. It's not Tatum. He's not six foot eight.
are you getting like fatigue, Warriors fatigue? Are you sick of seeing Steph get these rings?
No, I think Steph winning
Mm.
is the scariest sight for the entire NBA.
Mm.
for me as a Celtic fan, because that would mean he either beat us or we were just a small pawn in a larger story, and I don't like that. But yeah, the Warriors winning, I think is what everybody wouldn't want.
Yeah.
For you with Kevin Durant,
Nah, 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 nah.
LeBron James, oh
Steph
my
can be the
God, the
sheriff.
sky that would be DEFCON 9 for
yo,
LeBron
yo,
fans.
Steph
Warriors
can't
winning
win.
again.
Steph can't win again, man. Like that's a death sentence.
Like I feel like for everybody in the NBA, Steph can't win.
Hmm.
Everybody but Steph, and that to me is like the epitome of this era. But we're not, we're not. We'll see what happens this year because this year is going to be interesting. Who wins it
The Suns.
on a year where Steph is the champ? Who picks it up?
I told you the Suns.
The Suns. The Suns. Yeah, and to me, the narrative, if KD gets it, it pushes the chips back into the Steph, the Warriors' hands. Like
Mhm.
that ring with you was good, but I got my own thing going.
I got my own.
Yeah. And then with LeBron, obviously,
Katie might cry again if he wins outside
with
of Golden State.
LeBron, KD gets one more, he ties LeBron, so that
Hmm.
pressure's there.
I like that Katie went to sit down next to Aiden. Yeah, build with your big man. You guys are gonna kill in that paint.
Yeah, this is definitely to me. It's I call it like it's like a pickup year. I think like whoever wins this year gets a lot of bragging rights.
Because there's a lot of good teams, and the talent is so spread out. You have to play great basketball to win it all. Don't let Jokic win it. You will not
Oh,
hear the end of it.
if
Oh,
Jokic
Jokic
wins it,
winning it,
Jesus
you will
Christ.
not hear the end of it if Jokic wins it.
I think if Jokic wins it, he to me would be putting his chip right into that hat of the best center to ever play the game. He's chasing Kareem immediately.
Ever, ever, like above Shaq? Because I still got Shaq.
Yeah.
I got
Huh?
Shaq. I got Shaquille O'Neal so high.
He.
I have Shaquille O'Neal
Wait, you
so
said
high.
above Shaq?
Yeah, I have Shaquille O'Neal so
No, he's
high.
chasing. No, no, no. He's not
Yeah,
above Shaq, but he's
yeah.
bro. To even be in that conversation is
And
insane.
I
No
know.
big man. To me, Jokic would be the first big since Tim Duncan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like to be up there.
And I know a lot of people say Kareem is had a better career than Shaquille. Blah 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 blah. Prime on prime, I don't think Kareem could do anything with Shaq. Shaq
I
is. I'm
mean,
biased. Shaq is
if
my
we're talking,
favorite center. Well, Hakeem is probably my favorite center.
I
Shaq is
think
my second
Shaq's the
favorite.
most dominant, but Shaq's own dominance comes at a price. Like
His
he's not
laziness.
his longevity is not really there.
Yeah.
Like he'll give you 10 good years and that's it.
In
Like
those
if
10
he was
years,
KD, he'd be done.
in those 10 years, you can stack up some rings if you play it right.
Yeah, which he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he did.
Should have probably had more. Yo, they put KD back in, bro.
Imagine if he actually worked
Why?
on his foul shooting.
Why is
He
KD?
regrets that.
Why is KD back in
Getting
at,
some extra minutes.
at the 2 minute mark? Oh, Gordon Hayward, that was a big shot. If he hit that, up double
But yeah,
digits.
Jokic winning this year, I think would be apropos. I think I would think it's something that would be needed in the NBA. Like, cause in an era that's like on, the 3-point shot and stuff like that, for a guy like Jokic to win it, a big man,
Mhm.
definitely would be pretty different.
Devin Booker. Is he gonna give it to KD or is he gonna do it himself? Oh, he wants to do it. Reach. 2 free throws. How do you feel about Anthony Edwards, man? He's growing on me.
Yeah, I like Anthony Edwards.
I like Anthony. How do you think he stacks up with the Lamellos and John Morants?
I won't go as far as Ja, but Lamelo's, yeah.
Mm,
Ja is actually you include Zion. He's actually competing
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
at the highest level in terms of wins and losses and stuff like that. Shoot, he's doing better than RJ Barrett even. RJ Barrett's on a winning team, but
He looks so bad.
he's not like the driver of success.
No,
So
at
yeah, I
all.
I
Jalen
gotta
Brunson
say
is.
Ja is head over heels above all of those like young
Young
guys.
guards. He's the guy. Young guys,
He's
period. Yeah.
even shoot, he's even head over heels over what's his name, Trey Young, and I'm a Trey guy.
Even with that deep playoff run, Trey Young had a deep playoff run.
He did, but
Deep
it can't
playoff run.
sustain it. Remember, you got to be able to sustain it.
Yeah. I don't think it was a good marriage though. His pairing with Dejounte. It's not a good marriage.
Yeah, might dude, that might be a weird situation where the Hawks end up getting rid of Trey Young.
Mm. They'll get the boatload. They'll get a boatload for Trey Young. Where would you want to see Trey? Where does he go and impact winning?
If he left, he can go anywhere. I mean, shoot, as bad as it's going now, they're still like in the playoffs.
Who?
Um, where would he go to impact winning? I'll just say the Hawks wouldn't be dumb enough to trade him to an Eastern Conference team. So I'll look west.
Trey Young out west. What does that look like?
Team that's in need of a point guard, Utah.
Ew. They have assets.
Why? Why? Ugh.
Oh, it's just playing in Utah just doesn't sound fun.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just don't see Trey being that type of like. I feel like he wouldn't care,
Mhm,
especially when the team's like kind of run by D Wade,
mhm,
and there's like a little bit of talks of moving it to Vegas.
that would be crazy.
But basketball wise, I think Utah would be a good fit. A team that I think if they didn't make any noise in this year's postseason and said enough is enough.
Mhm,
We love our star players, but
mhm,
we're tired of listening to their stupid requests,
mhm.
and we're gonna do whatever we need to do to win. And we trade all of our role players and just go with a three-headed snake and force our star players to actually play some games. What about the Clippers?
The clip show.
Trey Young,
The
PG-13,
the
and
cl-
Kawhi,
the
and you
cl-
trade all your assets.
the clip show. That would be interesting.
Clippers, right? That'd be
Yeah,
a good one.
that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting.
Trade all your assets. You know, we're done buying into to the what do they call it? The resting your players, sitting your players, load management.
What a shot! But oof.
Clippers, I think would be a good one.
Devin Booker.
Celtics are up big, by the way, on Cleveland.
Devin Booker asked for the ball. Katie gave it right to Chris Paul. Man, I like that. Like he's like, yo, I respect you. This is our point guard. Chris Paul running that clock. D Book for three.
Celtics gonna get the win tonight.
Suns get the win tonight. All is well in basketball land. I guess I should go and find myself some dinner. Oh, wait. Let me switch to Boston. Let's see what's going on in Boston.
87-68, Celtics up 19 right now.
Ooh, not even a close game. Not even. You guys are handling business.
Handling business, man. Talking basketball with the layer and handling some business, boy.
Handling business over there. Boston said, "We're not playing with y'all." Mm-mm.
Oh, nice lob from Derek White.
Derek White, D White.
Hey, who's to say Trey Young doesn't ingratiate himself in New York?
Ice trade a gang. Knicks or Brooklyn because Jalen Brunson's not going nowhere.
Hmm. You, my friend, are a real NBA expert.
Come on, man. Jalen Brunson is
Brooklyn would
hooping.
be
But
Brooklyn
Brooklyn,
would be the ultimate I
Brooklyn.
declare war move.
You know what's crazy? He would have so many shooters at his disposal in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn would be the ultimate I declare war move.
Mhm.
If you're Brooklyn and you make that move,
Mhm. They have assets now.
that's a huge middle finger to New York City.
They have like six first round picks. Like they have players to give.
I couldn't see the Hawks wanting to move forward with that deal though.
They would need.
Another Eastern
They
Conference
would
team.
need. They would need. They would. They would grab. I guarantee you, they'd grab Cam Thomas.
They're definitely taking Ben Simmons.
Cam Thomas. Probably not even touching Ben. They probably wouldn't even touch
If
Ben.
they don't touch Ben and
Mm.
Trey Young and
We're
that would
talking.
be really good for Brooklyn if
We're
they're able to get
talking
Trey Young and keep Ben.
Dinwiddie, Cam Thomas, maybe one more piece. Shit, Claxton might have to go, and then a bunch of picks. And a
What would
bunch of
Atlanta even
picks.
want for Trey
And then
Young?
Atlanta would probably give Trae Young and Capella. Oh, and probably like they would have to give like five picks. Brooklyn would have to give like five first round picks, which they have, and probably give Kim Johnson up too.
For Trey Young, yo, you would have to, man.
Yeah, yeah, but I think it's feasible. And then you keep Mikal Bridges, Seth Curry, Trey Young, probably Royce
Jock Vaughn
O'Neal,
as a head coach. Whew.
Jack Vaughn still there. Yeah, they could make it happen. They could make it happen. It'll be costly. Now I think they'll keep
I'd rather
Cam.
Trey Young on Brooklyn than on the Clippers.
Wait,
Nice little young team in Brooklyn,
um,
and he keeps that rivalry going with New York.
he could win a championship on the Clippers instantly though. Instantly,
Yeah, nah.
instantly, instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kawhi's responsibilities are back to being delegated to San Antonio. Doesn't have to be like the main scoring option. And you still have Paul George. Woo! That would be that's the ultimate. You still have Paul George, who's now the second, third option. Yo, Phoenix is playing around right now. I think your audio went out if you're talking.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, he went to go get his food.
Yes, sir.
Um, but yeah, interesting.
Trey Young on the Clippers. That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, nah, I like him on Brooklyn though. That's way better.
Oh, that's more fun. That's more fun.
Brooklyn, you get a full 4 games every year in New York City.
Mm, that'd be beautiful.
Lakers up 2, by the way, on OKC.
There's no
We still
shot.
have one more. We still have one more game, by the way, at 10 o'clock. New Orleans and Dame on ESPN. I might prize pick that one.
Damon's probably gonna like the. Oh, CJ. CJ will probably have a good game. CJ will probably. Who's home?
So yeah, I'm prize picking that one.
Mm-hmm.
Portland.
Okay, okay. I think CJ and Dame guard each other and go crazy.
Yo, they're really doing that. Yo, the Bucks are really playing their games on West Coast time.
That's kind of cool.
That's just this. That's like the second or third time I've seen that. What? That's kind of crazy. I mean, it is cool though. Chicago's gonna get a 2 point. It looks like they're only up two. Hold on, hold on. Let me go to this Bulls game. Bulls and Pistons. Chicago might be selling. 9.7 left on the clock. Pistons are down two with the freaking ball, bro. Wow. Dwayne Casey's drawing up a play. Freaking, what's his name? Dude's talking to him the whole time. He's trying to drop a play. By the way, Wiseman's playing. Oh gosh. Wiseman with 16 points, 9 boards, and 2 assists. No, 7 points. Oh, 7 points, 9 boards, and 2 assists in for 30 minutes. Marvin Bagley with 8 and 9. Wiseman got to be more aggressive, man. Well, he has 4 fouls. He's probably being a stiff.
Javale McGee learned how to play in Golden State. Javale McGee, Mr. Stockton the
Joe
Four.
Valley.
JaVale McGee, Mr. Mr.
Chevali?
Stockton the Four learned how to play in Golden State system, but James Wiseman couldn't do that in 2 years, 3 years.
Now Wiseman's younger and definitely way less athletic. But and two, I don't like. I feel like Wiseman was more of a project than I think Golden State anticipated. I myself did not see Wiseman playing substantial minutes immediately, but he was begging to play. Like the only way I play Wiseman a lot is if I'm playing him like Jokic, using him as like a pick a pinch post, like someone who drop the ball off and hand it off sometimes. But I
Yeah,
would not be posting him up like that. Like
he
he would be. I
he's
would
not
teach
ready.
him how to. Yeah, I would teach him how to set picks. He'd be roaming at the 3 point line, setting picks, and I tell him, yo, you better work on that 3 point shot. We do not want you in the post right now, and you're playing spot minutes. You're not starting. Like you'll be a gadget player off the bench, and you'll be perfect for Steph and Clay.
Yeah,
But I think he wanted a lot more minutes, which he's getting now in Detroit. But
yeah, he's got the minutes now. He could prove them wrong, and he's not.
I just think players like him are so stupid. Like, just stay in Golden State and develop, bro.
Yep.
Like, play the long game. Because to me, he could have developed in Golden State. By the time he finishes developing, who's to say if Clay and Steph are even there? Maybe you're like 25, 26, but you have rings now. And you're like, and people have never seen you have a team. to yourself. But
Yup.
now
Mhm.
you accelerate this process and go to where? Detroit. Good luck, my guy. Like, good luck. You'll get maybe one contract after this, and you'll be begging to be a prospect again.
He messed up, man. He messed up. He don't even know it.
Corey Joseph for three. He banks it in. Oh, shoot. Bulls win by two. Wow. I almost choked that one away. Celtics into the third quarter. They're up 96 to 78. Philly's up by 33 on Miami. Brooklyn's going to lose by 25 plus. Still got 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, though. Memphis is up 10 on Houston. Late game in Milwaukee. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Milwaukee's up 16. They'll extend their winning streak to 16 if they get that win against Orlando. Lakers seesaw matchup. That's the matchup I'm actually going to go watch now. Lakers seesaw matchup with OKC. They're down 6. This is an important game for LA.
Yes, it is. Must
Uh,
win territory for
Must
them.
win
Mhm.
according to the layer, which I have to agree with. It's definitely a must win. Must win game for the Lakers. They're down by 6. Down by 6. 4 minutes left. Guys on the Lakers who need to step up. I put a poll on that at the basketball zone. Most people voted for Anthony Davis. I understand why, but I was surprised I didn't see more for Dennis Schroeder
Mm.
because everyone made fun of him for his contract talks with the Lakers the last time. He's in a contract year again right now. And this is a player to me that before was looking at like 80 million over like 3-4 years. Yeah,
Where did that money go?
you want to prove your worth. Dennis Schroeder, get the Lakers a win tonight. Get the Lakers a win tonight. Maybe that'll help. You know, if the Lakers win tonight, going into the Portland game at 10 o'clock, they'll be tied for that 11 seed. If Portland loses that game tonight, the Lakers would then become the owners of that 11 seed. Only there'd be a full game behind New Orleans because New Orleans is actually playing
Mhm.
Portland. So a lot of movement for tonight's game for New Orleans and Portland. If Portland wins tonight, they become the 10 seed and they officially get into the play-in on March 2nd.
Mm.
So yeah, that game's important for Portland and New Orleans at 10. Sparks will fly. Houston just lingering around, huh?
Listen, they gotta put him away.
I'm about to watch this on the Rockets telecast. What you having for dinner?
Oh, it's just a pizza. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, I got a burger cooked up.
I'm watching the Celtics. I don't know why. I feel like the Cavs might have a run in them, but it has to
Hmm.
happen now while Tatum is on the bench. Donovan Mitchell actually had a good game. Look at that shame god.
Yeah, I might have myself a nice little Beyond Burger tonight. Yo, how's your training going, by the way?
I'm going kickboxing in the morning. And I played ball on Mondays, you know. Ooh, good shot. Just try to get in shape. Oh, guess whose PTO got approved?
Oh, what's your date?
15 days. I am free from March 20th. No, no, from March 18th to April 3rd. I am free.
You let me know.
I am free. Oh,
What you thinking?
I will definitely draw by the Zen. I'm gonna have
What
to.
you what you think? I mean, if you still thinking you want to, huh?
Oh, it's definitely happening.
He's like definitely.
I'm about to start looking up plane tickets. Stop playing with me.
Is it because of the weather?
I'm gonna shoot you some dates. Hell yeah, the weather. The weather. I kind of wanna go to your gym again. You know, I like the vibes in Orlando. I
Yeah.
like the vibes down there, man.
Yeah, and I actually like know the schedule more, so like I know exactly when they play ball now.
Okay.
Like I know like
Okay.
every day there's a time that's organized for basketball.
Ooh.
So like what's tomorrow? What Thursday?
Mhm.
Thursday they play in the morning.
Mm.
If I wake up early enough, I'm gonna go. Like they play at like 7 or 8,
Nice.
and they play, and then on Tuesday, Thursdays they play in the morning, and then on Monday, Wednesday, Friday they play like noontime, 11,
Okay. Okay. That's not bad.
and then Sunday it's in the morning, and then Saturday it's nothing.
Sunday is probably a crazy run.
Sunday's the craziest and the oldest crowd.
Mm. I like that
So
though.
like I think when you went it was on Sunday, right?
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
Yeah, so Sunday's the oldest type of yeah, yeah. That was definitely when you went.
Yeah, I like that. A little more
Um
grown and sexy.
yeah, it's more of the older crowd, like people wearing GoPros on their chest. You
Mm-hmm.
said yeah, stuff like that on Sunday. But weekdays it's still the same crowd but less sweaty for sure. Especially like in the mornings, that not that sweaty. The mornings it'll be like 13 people there.
Okay, okay. Right on
Like if I
cue.
go tomorrow morning, yeah. So if I go tomorrow morning, I'll be straight. Yeah. What's right on cue?
I talk about a run and then the Cavs went on a run. Timeout. Remember, I'm a little behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I'm a little behind you. Ain't no run, nothing crazy. Good
yeah.
timeout
We
by
still up
Missoula.
13.
Yeah,
We
good
still up
timeout. Good
13.
timeout by Missoula.
I'm still eyeballing this Memphis Grizzlies game right now, man.
Yo,
Houston's lingering around. They got a packed house for
oh,
some
you know
yo. For
what?
some reason, it's packed.
Kevin Porter Jr.'s first game back. He missed like 2 months.
Yeah, well, he must have dished out tickets
He's
to all his
it
boys,
must be a
cause
game changer like that. Cause they were losing everything. Man, that sham god by Donovan Mitchell was lovely.
I should say shout out to Jump Shot with High in the chat. Yeah, appreciate the comment, man. Make sure you guys comment in the chat. Let us know what you guys think in regards to the live stream. This is kind of like the first time, I'm doing this live stream format like this. I will be live for sure. Again with the layer on Friday. This is the Basketball Zen, and to all the layers out there, I will be alive again on Friday with the layer, right? Yep,
Friday. Yes,
with
sir.
the layer on
I'll
Friday.
be a little later on Friday, but I'll be here. I'll be here.
Let me see what time the games are. Do our head counts here. So Friday, 7:30, Celtics are playing the Brooklyn Nets, and you got an 8 o'clock game.
Hmm.
Phoenix is in Chicago.
Chicago, East Coast.
Yeah, Phoenix is in Chicago. So we'll be live Friday night. That's when I'll definitely be live again. Not to say that I won't be live tomorrow or something. Like I'll still probably go live at some point tomorrow, or in between now and Friday. But the next scheduled live stream will be Friday. Like I said,
Friday,
I'm gonna try to do every
Friday.
other day, every other night. Sorry, because I'm mainly talking about live stream games, and I think the nights that our teams play, I can definitely commit to because it's getting down to the nitty gritty of the season. Like I'm balls deep in this, man.
He said balls
Oh
deep.
yeah, yo, I'm in this.
All
I'm
in.
in this. So I'm gonna commit to something a little bit more. But yeah, even if I'm not going back and forth with the Celtics, I still think it's just important just to be live while the NBA action is going on as we approach the playoffs. Jalen Brown for three. Let's go.
Jalen Brown quiets the crowd. Well, make sure the crowd is fed. This is what y'all needed.
But yeah, nah, I'll probably be live again tomorrow at some point.
I like that mask
Um,
on Jalen.
yeah, a lot of players are electing to wear the mask after they get hit. I think it's pretty good.
Hmm. Yeah, you guys are
He's
putting
been
up.
playing really good with the
Can
mask,
we
though.
talk about your first play out of timeout, which was an Al Horford three off a curl? And it's just a beauty. By the way, Al Horford, 7 of 7, 6 for 6 from three. What am I reading?
Yeah, he's at Mr. Ebbs and
What?
Flows, man.
What is going on? Anybody that took the over on Al Horford and Price Picks, you guys are wizards.
I
Wizard.
did not. I
Oh
did
my god.
not.
7 for 7. 6 for 6. If I was him, I wouldn't take another shot rest of the game. Oh. Wow, Al. Wow. Taking it to Jared Allen. Jared Allen has been a mouse this game, by the way. One thing I did not like was his motor. But he's a good player. I just feel like you gotta yell at him for him to play good. Like he's one of those guys. They keep trying Rob Williams like Rob Williams is not about that life. That was an incredible defensive sequence by Boston, man.
Are
Cleveland,
you a believer in Oh yeah, go right ahead. I know you talk about the Celtics. What are you gonna say?
Cleveland had three cracks at it, and your defense just shut the door 3 times. But yeah, what were you gonna hit me?
I was gonna ask about Memphis. How much of a
Mm,
believer you are in them?
first round exit.
Oof.
First round exit.
I wouldn't even be too upset because one of those teams that they're gonna play in the first round, I'm hoping it's either Portland, the Lakers, or the Mavericks.
They can beat Portland. I think they would lose to the Lakers, and them and the Mavericks would be fun to watch.
I would want to see them lose to the Lakers.
I think they'd lose to the Lakers. I think they
I
would.
would I want to see that. Like,
Oh yeah,
if I
that.
could, my dream playoff matchup would be the Lakers sneaking in at 7
Yeah,
and the Mavericks go
Mavs.
to 8. The Mavericks somehow get the 8 seed and play Denver.
Mm.
So Jokic and Luka play each other.
Mm.
But yeah, I would just like to see LeBron go up against Ja, and I mean, I would obviously be rooting for LeBron, but I just want him to be the one to to eliminate Ja. I don't know why. I just feel like it would be the best
They
like
actually, they actually get
setup.
along. They're friends, but LeBron can't stand Desmond Bain and
You know
Brooks.
what I'm saying? But yeah, but
Yeah,
it's like I want to give LeBron that nugget of eliminating the Grizzlies,
the
you know?
Grizz.
Because
Yeah,
that's who, that's LeBron. You should be able to beat the Grizzlies as a 2
facts,
seed.
facts. Unexperienced the Grizzlies. Donovan Mitchell got
Yeah.
40 points and he's nearly down 20. That tells you everything you need to know about Boston. How good they are.
But yeah, another matchup that I don't want to see. I do not want to see Phoenix and Golden State in the first round.
That would be so annoying. That I don't want that either. I want to see that
I could get up. I could get up for
conference
the
final
Clippers
or
in
second
Phoenix.
round.
The Clippers in Phoenix
Ooh,
in the first round. I
that'd
can
be
do
good.
that.
That'd be good. Katie versus
That to me is a nice
Kawhi.
tune-up. That's a nice tune-up.
Ah. I got bones to pick with Kawhi. That'd be perfect. That'd be the perfect
That'd
one.
be a nice tune-up for Devin Booker, Chris Paul. That's the test. Can you beat the Clippers, the Rough
Mm.
Riders? But yeah, and then the other matchup that I would want is the last one, Sacramento and Golden
The
State.
way Rob Williams is just putting the fear of God into Jared Allen's heart is incredible. He won't go for Rob Williams. Oh my
Al
goodness.
Horford.
He went up on Al Horford though. Oh, that is incredible.
And you said March 20th?
Yeah, I'm free March 20th to April 3rd. I'm trying to do maybe 4 or 5 days down there.
At the beginning of March 20th or towards April 3rd?
Probably the beginning.
Beginning, March 20th?
Yeah, it
Okay.
should be my first stop. My first stop.
We can get the Knicks game on a Thursday or the Wizards on a
Ooh.
Tuesday.
I would not mind the Knicks.
The
What?
Knicks.
What? That's big time. That's big time. I have to look at these plane tickets tonight. Al Horford, look at Big Al. Kick
Yo,
out.
these tickets, man.
Yo. He's 8 for 8.
Yeah, he's 8 for 8.
What is going on? Al Horford is possessed, which is crazy because Cleveland's playing pretty good in the second half, and it won't matter if he's lights out. It won't matter.
Yeah, the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks is the only playoff team. Yeah, the Knicks, March 23rd.
March 23rd. All right. Let me look at this calendar. Realistically, March 23rd. Shit, I
I'm gonna
could
hit up
probably.
my. I'm gonna hit
I,
up my boy,
I
see if
could
he wants to
even.
go
I could
too.
even touch down maybe Wednesday the 22nd, and then stay all weekend. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We leave Monday morning type deal. Yeah,
Wednesday to.
that's not a
Yeah,
bad
Knicks playing the
idea.
20. Yo, March 20. Wait, you said get there what day?
I'm thinking
Wednesday?
get there Wednesday and then stay
Yeah,
all
March
weekend.
26th is the game. Is the Nets. Yeah,
I,
there's the Nets. March 26th.
I say I leave the 27th in the morning. So if them tickets ain't too crazy, then that suck now.
Nah, it's Orlando, bro.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah.
They starting at like $33. They'll probably get lower,
Oh
but
my goodness.
they'll probably get lower,
Oh
but
my
yo,
goodness.
and you know what else is here too? I
Hmm.
just realized
What else?
we have a freaking XFL team, bro.
Do you really?
Yep,
That's crazy. Is it new?
the Orlando Guardians.
That's how legit.
I was like, yo, I'm going. I think I might be going to a game soon. Yeah,
I'll be down. I do anything once.
yeah, and it's just like the NFL. It's just the rules are just a little different. But
Hmm.
obviously, the tickets you're sitting closer because you know it's not
Yep.
like packed like
Yeah,
an NFL game.
sounds like content to me. Yeah. That's all you said. Sit close, XFL? Why not?
Saturday. Oh, yo, see this one. Like, look at this one. This game's on ESPN. Is this in Orlando? Yo, this one's in Orlando, March
Mm.
25th.
I, I
Seattle Sea versus Seattle Sea
I
Dragons.
love how they all conveniently fall in that week. Fire.
They
Hmm.
could be on the road, but they're not.
They're not.
Tickets start as low as $18.
Ooh, big ballers. We might get close with that one. We might get a close.
This dude's talking about content. I know, I'm gonna just give you a camera, alright? Just
No. Mm-mm. Who said XFL? Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Do it up.
Yeah, that'd be dope. We'll plan. We'll plan it. Wait, what is it? March? It's March 1st today. Okay.
Yeah, we got time. We got
We'll
time.
we'll reconvene
Hmm.
about it probably like the 10th.
I'm gonna lock in these plane tickets. Watch.
Yeah, I would look by Monday. Like I would look again on. I would look today. I would look
All week. All week.
Friday, and then I would look Monday,
Monday morning.
and then look again on Tuesday.
Early morning. I hear early morning.
Yeah,
Celtics took care of business at home, huh? Take care
yeah,
of
and then
business.
yeah. Grizzlies rolling away 85-68. They're up 17. All right, all right,
Okay,
all right,
okay.
all
They
right.
handled work. They handled it. They handled it. Tatum's son would not pound Donovan Mitchell. Nah, nope. Deuce is like, you're not a Celtic. I'm not pounding you.
I love that. I love that. Get them young.
The Zen should probably post that. The Zen should look for this. I will do you a favor.
Do me the favor, man.
I
Yeah, don't
got
put
you.
me to work. I'm
Mhm.
already working.
I got you. You work hard enough.
You know what? No, I'm not because I could have been doing that too.
It's all good. As soon as I get off, I'm about to do a little narration over Kevin Durant's game, and I'm gonna narrate over every single bucket.
You,
every
my friend, are weird.
every single bucket.
Yeah, I will say this, yo. They may make fun of you for liking KD and stuff and liking a player, but to me, it's the perfect avenue for content, bro, because you're looking at things a lot more closely than most people.
Mm-hmm.
So when you create those videos and highlights, yo, you're showing like a different side, yo.
Yeah,
Even a side that I'm not even looking at because
and
I'm not looking at KD like that.
and there's no bias. There's no bias. I
There's
mean,
no bias, yeah.
there's no bias to the
No,
other players.
there's
They're
more
more biased,
appreciation. There's
right?
more appreciation, yeah.
Right. And like when I had what you gonna call it? When I had a Kyrie Irving, I paid more attention to Kyrie Irving.
Yep. And you even you even started to stick up for this
I
man.
I really started. I love his game now. I love watching him play basketball. If that makes sense. The person, the hooper, yeah, I love his game. You gotta love his game, man. Come on, I know it's out there. I like that Marcus Smart and Donovan Mitchell are having a civilized conversation. There's no beef.
Celtics got the win, that's why. Yo, I'm proud about where we are right now. We still have an opportunity to win 60 games. It is far, but remember what I told you at the beginning of the year? You thought I was crazy when I said 60.
No, I had you guys at like 57, 56, 57. I'm not
Huh?
crazy, but I didn't agree with you. I had you guys at 57, 56 or 57.
Yeah, you called me crazy.
I didn't say
Dude, they
crazy.
have 44 and 18. They're not too far off pace. They're not too far off pace. I mean, we're not too far off pace.
They're
That's all I'm gonna say.
probably, definitely gonna get it.
I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think. I think we're gonna get like 56. I think we lose like 8 more.
Eight
Like
more?
I think, yeah, I think we lose a lot more than anticipated.
Oh
Like I feel like
no.
we might take our foot off the gas a little bit.
Oh no, that's not
Not
good.
not not due to playing bad. I think more so due to rest.
Mm.
Same with Milwaukee as well. But we'll see. I may be eating my words. But a win like tonight, I will say, encourages me to think otherwise. Encourages me to think that we can win 60 because truth be told, every time we've done a live stream with the Cavs, it seems like we've lost. And
Yeah,
tonight was handled very easily.
tonight tonight was very well done. Check your Discord. I couldn't find a better one because it just happened, literally. Oh, I found a better one. Much better. Much better. Much better.
That one's
Energy.
decent.
Energy.
You found a better one?
Yeah. It's coming right now. I'll set you a better one, better quality. Mm.
Vertical.
The Zennies deserve the best.
Dude said, "Give me the phone. I'm about to repost it."
Deuce is not playing that. You're up. Stay on that side. Oh, I'm gonna get something to drink. Parched.
Yes sir. Yes sir. All right, Memphis looks like they're gonna handle this game easily. They go up by 21 on that basket. Knicks are gonna get a 24-point victory over Brooklyn. Celtics are gonna get an easy victory over Cleveland.
Yep. After Al Horford blacked out.
Orlando, late game in Milwaukee. Fourth quarter is just gonna start.
What's the
Commercial
score?
break.
What's the score over there?
108 to 96. Milwaukee leads Orlando. Um, fourth quarter hasn't started yet. It's going on 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. NBA is just wacky this year. Lakers, dude, seesaw affair. The Lakers are up 6. This game is going back and forth. And look who's answering the bell. Dennis Schroeder, 18 points, 5 assists, 2
Ah!
steals. He picked it up. The Zen,
I dropped him. I dropped him. I dropped him in fantasy.
this the Zen called it out. I told you guys if there was one player that needed to step up on LA besides AD, obviously, it has to be Schroeder, right? It has to be Mr. Schroeder. Yo, Lair, what time are you working tomorrow?
1 to 8. But in the morning I have kickboxing.
What time is kickboxing at?
9 a.m.
And then you coming back home?
Yes, sir. Ooh, cash.
I should go ball tomorrow morning. Trying to go live.
Tomorrow morning, I'm down. Oh, what a bucket! What a bucket!
Kickboxing's at 9. You'll probably get home like at 10:30, 11. Work at 1.
I got a little bit of time.
Yo, what you been on, by the way? What you been gaming?
um,
FIFA?
mostly two K and FIFA mostly. I downloaded Hogwarts Legacy. I have not.
I didn't buy it
I
yet.
have not. I have not made my wizard yet because I know I'm gonna like it. I know I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, played Sons of the Forest.
What is that about?
Took me like play for 3 hours building a base. It's a game where you're heading onto an island
Mhm.
and you're with a team of like agents and you're heading onto an island to like find this billionaire and his wife and his daughter who are like lost on the island. As
Ooh.
you're approaching the island, your helicopters get shot down and you end up falling into the forest and you survive obviously, but somebody else on your plane, this is like a unique mechanic of the game. Somebody else on the plane survives too, but he's deaf. So the only way you can communicate with him is like with this like index card, and you give him tasks to do, and the task could be like, get us some fish and bring it to me, or bring it here, and you give him small commands to help you do stuff. But the game itself, you can base build. There's obviously like weapons, there's loot, but you're pretty much on the forest. You're pretty much on an island
Mhm.
that's like a forest and wilderness based trying to find this missing family.
That sounds fun.
And it's like a horror game, but at the same time, it's like a horror game pretty much.
Mhm.
Or it's like a first FPS like horror game. So like so far throughout the game, I've been like base building. There's been like this like woman that keeps coming up to my base and
Mhm.
like indigenous people that come up to my base like small monkeys and stuff.
What?
One time they killed me, but like you become accustomed to seeing them, but like I told myself I was like, bro, when I see them, I'm not gonna like fight them. I'm just gonna like continue to base build. Like I'm
Mhm.
just gonna worry about like cuz I don't want to like make them an enemy
Mhm.
if I feel like I don't need to cuz you don't know the game yet.
Yeah.
So like I'm just base building so that I don't have to get in contact with them. I can limit my contact with them and then obviously I can have like my own little stuff. But after I'm done base building, I'm going to start like the game. Like the woman, like I'm going to start like there's already points of interest that I have to go to. But I just
Mm.
wanted I just wanted to build a base just cuz
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
kind of a yeah, just cuz.
That
But I
sounds
didn't really
fun.
start the game yet, but it's just that's pretty much the
So,
premise of the game.
yup, you're just chilling right now. You're getting ready to dive in.
Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to dive in. But I'm only playing that when there's no Celtics games and obviously at nighttime. So like when I'm like
Yeah.
not trying to play Call of Duty, I'm gonna just play that
Mm.
because Call of Duty become competitive as hell too late.
Yeah, I'm hearing nothing but good things about the new update.
Yeah, it's good, but I can only play in the morning and stuff.
What's
Celtics get the win though.
what's wrong at night?
Yo, is just that it's I can play at night, but you have to
Mhm.
realize like you're best when when you're most alert.
Mm. Right,
Like at
right, right.
night,
You start getting
I'm
tired.
sleepy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm making bad decision after bad decision. Whereas like when I wake up and play with like a cup of coffee,
Mhm.
and like play until like noon or 1 or 2, I'm like, yeah, I'm playing much more relaxed. Like I'm just chilling. But at nighttime, I'm like fighting sleep, fighting, fighting the elements. But I don't mind it though. Like I said, it just depends. Like, just don't expect me to be too good at night. Just depends. And two, Sons of the Forest, it being such like a horror game, I
Hmm.
can't play that with the sun's out.
Oh, yeah, I would love to play that at night.
Yeah, you got to play that game at night.
Night. Mm.
Tatum, I'm liking this win, man. Good, clean win against a tough Cleveland team. Lakers are up 11. They're gonna end up closing this one out, man.
That's crazy.
Lakers are gonna get this win.
Gutsy win. That's crazy. I know Laker fans are all happy right now. Lakerland is they're all thrilled.
Where's Zion? Where's your boy?
Man, don't remind me about him, man.
Pelicans are in a playoff. They're in a
Yo,
playoff
they're
game tonight.
fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their lives. Where is he? I couldn't tell you.
Ah, yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing, man. Yeah,
Man, mm, I'm not.
told you
I'm
that
done,
that
man.
dude Zion. I mean, I like him. I like him,
When
but
he plays, I like him too. When he plays, I like him too. But this,
he's really got a problem. He's got
this,
a problem.
bro.
Year by year. What's his career stats, Zion?
His averages look good.
Yeah, I want to see the games played. Dude barely like dude does not play seasons. Like there's like stats out there with like Jordan. Like there's like seasons where he doesn't miss a game. Like it's just funny. Yeah, Zion's played 24 games his rookie year, 61 his second,
Mm,
then missed a full season.
a full season.
A full the 2021-2022 campaign,
Mm-hmm.
he logged no time at all.
That's disgusting. That's
And then
literally
this year alone, 29
disgusting.
games. This year alone, 29 games. His splits aren't bad. 60% from the field, 34 from three, 69 from the foul line. That could get better. 7 rebounds, a little soft for a guy averaging 25 points.
Yeah, he doesn't rebound as much as he should. But his field goal percentage and his scoring. Mm.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely a scorer.
Uh,
He's like a small forward, if anything. Like to me, the best position for Zion would not be him at the four. Like
yeah, he's definitely more of a bona fide like.
he's like a tweener 4 or 3. He's like a
Mhm.
Draymond, but if the team was really for Zion, they might put him at the 3.
My thing with Zion is that they could literally be so good if he just played.
Yeah, he can't play.
Insane.
He averaged 26 points per game this
Shoo.
year. Not bad.
Oh, he's a good player. Just gotta play. Just gotta play.
Let's see, Cade Cunningham. Yeah, he's a good player, but and the thing is, the team like we're talking about, yo, you gotta play. The team he's on has had playoff runs without him. Like it's like it's like a little backwards. Like it's like you wouldn't think that that would happen, but it's like like the team without Zion is still like okay. Like we definitely could use him, but without him, we still could stay afloat, which is kind of weird. Like Zion should be thirsting to play, knowing that. Like to me, the real record of the Pelicans is definitely one with them with 40 wins. Like they're at least 40 and 22 right now.
At least. But alright. I'm gonna take my leave. This was a nice little streamy stream today.
Yes, sir. Everybody at the lair, appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having us, all the Zennies out there. Basketball Zen. We will be back. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Basketball Zen channel. You know what to do here with mine. This was the Lair reporting live. I'm out.
Peace out, guys.
Bang! And I'm still gonna do this video for